Hi everybody, welcome back to D&D.
Yippee!
I'm so happy. I'm so happy that we're here. I totally...
Need to show the chat what I made for us.
Oh god. Oh no. I forgot to have that ready.
The funny bit that you specifically asked me for
It's
with
true.
my bum wrist. That I put too much effort in.
Last time on the Adventures in Eldraine... Give me a second. Perfect. Does everybody... Yeah, hell yeah. Last time on the Adventures in Eldraine, everybody was really traumatized and felt really bad about everything, and the world kind of sucked. Except for, I guess... Except for our... Sorry, I heard my thing. Except for our boy, James, who got a cool new arm. That was awesome. And then as they're transporting
no
away...
trauma in getting it ripped off. Definitely not.
As they are
okay, the guy who's
transporting
responsible
away
currently in a mirror.
the queen...
Not everything's about you, James.
Connie's mama comes up and says, "Wait! You're Rose! You're my brother's wife! I knew you from somewhere!" And then you guys disappeared. Wait, you're my aunt? No!
Comedy.
Hello?
Comedy fucking gold. Hello, CK, it says it's been a while. So yes, that is what happened last time. I also...
You're welcome.
Promise you guys, I did not forget about Chesh in the last few sessions. It's just kind of... Chesh is like the silly, funny, goofy character that doesn't really come out.
I haven't forgotten about him, it's fine.
Cool. He just doesn't come out when y'all are going through some shit.
Yeah.
Does it work on
He's in every drawing that I do.
Yes. So he is there. I thought that was like a minigun, Nick. I was like, why do you have a little replica?
Literally a set of calipers.
Okay. So it has been a bit. It always is, because we wait a month to do the next session most of the time. That being said, does anybody want to say what happened last time?
Trauma.
Connie fucking died.
Connie did fucking die. That was
Cinder's PNG
He got
changed back to just Cinder.
awesome. Oopsie
Cinder's fine.
daisies.
Why are you worried about Cinder? There's nothing wrong.
No,
okay.
Cinder need to be with Connie and the baby carrier. And for a bit there, Cinder wasn't with Connie and the baby carrier. It was just Cinder.
Yeah, Connie's computer went in the shitter.
Oh no, I found out what happened. That is so stupid.
That's
I
what
usually don't have to
specifically-
change all of these. Oh. There we go. It's because Cinder muted self.
Yeah.
There's
There we go.
Hex. Hi, Hex.
Hex is here. Hello. Welcome. There's no fucking music, which is weird.
It's very quiet.
I feel like this is a bit too depressing.
Why do I hear boss music?
I'm getting in the mood, trying to psych myself up for trauma by playing New Rare Americans.
Oh my god.
Thanks, it's your number one fan. Sad.
Oh my god, hello, Sad. Hopefully the music is loud enough for you guys. Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Hell yeah. So last time on Adventures in Eldraine, you guys were ambushed by none other than Gormel, the bitch herself. Within that fight, if you could even call it that, Gormel kidnapped Connie and brought him to the palace, which then later, or castle, it's not a palace, which then later you guys caught up and found the king dead. the queen and
Long may he reign.
the queen and Connie's
The
brother.
hunk.
Why the fuck did I forget his name?
Lance.
Lance. Oh my
Lance.
god, Lancelot. I'm so sorry. It's been a bit. It's been a day. It's been a long fucking day of trying to write out story, but that's okay. So you found Lance and the Queen hurt, and then Connie having his blood siphoned out of him, and so you guys then had your really awesome fight with Gormel, which at one point, James, you did something really cool. You shot her in the face. She did, in fact, not like that and proceeded to beat the
She
shit
was
out
in
of
the
you
middle of a
afterwards.
villain monologue.
Told her
And
to
then you
shut
shot
up
her.
with a gun.
But
I love the fact she straight up said, "You think you can kill me?" Just boom. I think I can try.
You think you can kill me? Shoots her in the face. In the midst of saving Connie or getting him down from getting his blood siphoned, the evil hag Gormel ripped his mask in half, or in a bunch of different pieces, and shoved a sharp piece of the mask into Connie's brain, killing him instantly. But he lived. That being
I think Maisie.
oh yeah,
You got better.
right in front of Maisie.
Maisie
Connie-
has some
Not
stuff to
better.
unpack now.
Yeah, that was fucked up. I'm sorry. Maisie then Connie then had a conversation with his father, as well as he finally got to hug the three women that raised him, getting help from her, the three women. Oh my god, getting help from them, the three women. Connie then defeated Gormel, defeated as in taking her immortality from her. All that happening, Connie was able to send not only the three women to the afterlife, but all of the souls that Gormel has killed throughout the years to the afterlife as well. So you did a lot of good, Connie. That being said,
Honey!
you guys decided not to stay for long because you have a friend that is in need of help in Locthwain, which is Octavia's old home. So, Lancelot took you to the Great Henge the day after you guys saved the entirety of Garenbrig, and in the midst of teleporting to wherever your heart's most desire, that is when the Queen came up to you guys and said, "You're Rose, you're my brother's wife." Things that you guys know about the Queen, because I know that we do take a few sessions, or like a months. A lot happens between sessions, so I don't expect you to remember quite literally everything. But a few things that you guys do know about the Queen is that she is a very, very important person from Embreth, which is a kingdom very far away from this one. Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
You guys have any questions?
The only thing that like I know about that place outside of that, at least I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, is that the king there is the Connie's uncle, and she hasn't, and his mom hasn't spoken to him in like a very, very long time for still undefined reasons, but we assume it's probably like related to the fact that she lost her child to a hag. But I believe we were trying to find some way to like, I don't know if she ever confirmed that she would, but like getting her to send word to him like, hey, we all kind of need help.
Yes.
So help.
Yeah, that was something that was low key. We didn't really talk about it too much, but it was established. Connie told his mom, like, hey, you need to get in contact with your brother again. So you don't quite know who the king is.
We know that he has a wife named Rose, and she looks like Maisie.
Yeah.
No. He has a wife named Maisie.
No.
And she looks like Rose.
Sorry, why am I
Maisie's
thinking of the
mine.
King of Garenbrig? So, my thoughts are really muddled. Not the King of Garenbrig. Sorry, not a king. The guy that... The Queen's brother. You don't quite know who the Queen's brother is.
Oh, right, just that he's over there.
Yeah. Sorry, I was.
Right,
I
yeah,
don't know
that's
why
what it
I
was.
was
Okay.
freaking thinking of the man himself, the King of Garenbrig.
Because you killed him.
I did. I did.
Killed
In
him
fact,
off.
It was not me who did that, by the way. Anyways. Glares at.
You're the DM.
Okay.
It wasn't me. It was just a facsimile of me.
No.
It wasn't me. It was the dice that I rolled and fudged.
Okay. So you guys have basically just been told some very, 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 very important information, and now you are in the middle of transporting to somewhere. Oh, why is that gridded? No, it's not. We're good. No, it is. Why is that gridded? That's weird. Anyways, we're fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Thanks. Thanks, Nick. I am just editing something real quick. I'm adding a thingy-mabob. What do I usually set this to? I feel like that's really small. No, like that. Perfect. Okay. I'll have to send that here in a bit. Okay. Alrighty, so you guys are in the middle of a very weird greenish vortex. Slowly, you feel yourselves a little bit sick from this transportation. It is taking a while, so you guys have some time to talk right now.
Man, light speed takes forever.
Well, when you're in a tunnel of light, it can only go so far.
I think given everything that just happened, I think James would just kind of be like looking around, just like, so, you're married.
No.
Do you know a Rose?
No.
Point blank.
Octavia's just looking at the ground, clutching her staff.
I don't know who Rose is. I don't know what she was talking about. She's been looking at me weird this whole time we were there.
Do you think Petunia has any idea, maybe?
If she does, she probably won't tell me if she hasn't told me yet.
We,
I
by the
can
way,
try writing her and see.
it is not common knowledge. Like, none of you know that Petunia is.
Well, we can still write home to Grandma, being like, "Do you know why the hell this lady would call me
I
Rose?
forgot.
Do you know who Rose is?"
OP ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I can write home whenever I want.
Yeah.
And the stagnated deliverance of pictures of James.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no more pictures being sent.
Yeah, Grandma's worried as hell.
Where's that ass?
Where's that ass?
Had to been some new ones. I remember taking some when James was like shirtless, taking a shower somewhere.
Not
Didn't
since
that happen?
mod.
Yeah, no pictures have been taken since Maud took a nice nap.
Took a nice.
I remember we made jokes about it when like well, something happened, like James like ripped off his like shirt and like and his shirt and cloak and stuff like that, and everyone was like, "Oh my god!"
Like, whoa, hey!
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I didn't know if that was like canon or non-canon.
That happening, yes, that James did do that. He did in fact disrobe from the waist up.
Oh, okay.
I have a question real quick for Twitch people. If I had it saved on my previous computer that my Twitch saves the VODs after I'm done, does that still carry over to a new PC?
It should be just in
That
your
should
Twitch
be in
settings.
That should just be an account thing.
Okay. We're good. Keep going. Sorry.
Is Chush with us still? You
Yes.
did say that, right?
I'm here, yeah.
Is there any possible way that Cinder, just still kind of like shell-shocked, staring into space, just goes over and like it, or picks up chest and is just holding chest?
Yeah. And you know what?
Like just that. There's nothing else. There's no conversation. We're just
surprisingly
staring at each
Chesh
other.
allows it.
Really just needs to hold a cat right now.
there's just an intense eye contact going on. It's
Yep.
almost concerning. The only one who wouldn't be concerned would be Chesh.
Yep, he's good. Chesh is a-okay.
Once we find a place to rest, I'll write a letter to my grandma.
I think it'd be while Connie's talking to Maisie about this, I'm getting like side glances at Cinder and kind of like gesturing like, the fuck? Are we good?
Totally non-canon, but the urge to like stick my hand in Chesh's mouth for no reason has suddenly
Just see what comes out.
It's weird, it's just a rabbit.
I could see it happening. Cinder just sticks their hand in Chesh and pulls out, "We just got a letter. We just got a letter."
It's just like a handprint.
Eyes
and it
glaze over,
says,
their
"We
body
know."
moves on their own.
Oh god.
You.
Oh, I almost completely fucking forgot. So while you guys are transporting and woo to Locthwain, I have a special announcement for you guys.
Oh yeah.
So, you guys have been through a lot,
Mhm.
and I feel like I, as a DM, have not been rewarding you guys big enough. I feel like the rewards
Mhm.
have been a little minimum, very small. Especially for defeating Gormel, I didn't really give you guys anything. So that being said,
Okay.
Do we find a deck of cards?
no.
Damn, how many cards are left?
Do we go to level 12?
No. But I will be leveling you guys up a lot more during Octavia's whole thing. That being said, upon completion of Octavia's arc, so book 5, you guys will get quite a few things. The main ones that I would like to say to get you guys excited, I will be answering quite a few questions that you guys have. Not all of them, but you guys will have a lot of questions answered to the point where you can start deducing your own opinions about certain characters a little bit better, as well as start piecing together stories a lot more. You will gain a new party member.
Oh.
This is not going to be another player, by the way. This will be an NPC party member, but this party member will join you for the rest of the campaign.
Okay.
Pick?
Oh my god, he's back. Take my son.
It may or may not have to do with anything, but you guys will be able to go back to Wonderland.
Right on.
Ooh, okay, interesting.
And finally, the biggest one,
It's Alice, the level 20 divination wizard.
you guys will
Wild magic sorcerer.
you guys will gain a secret, very, very powerful weapon.
Ew.
Oh, friendship.
Nuclear bomb.
Whoa.
Whoa! Maybe not the nuclear bomb.
F is for friends who they did together. U is for you and me.
So I will
I
not.
thought it was for uranium.
I will not
Bombs.
tell you why you will be able to do these things, how you will be able to obtain these things. I'm just gonna say you will be getting these at the end of this
I
arc.
do know that you were sending messages in here saying that you were working on something really funny.
Has nothing to do with that, funny enough. We'll get to that pretty soon, actually. I would like to thank my good, beautiful man, Nick, for the funnies on that one. But anyways...
yeah.
No, not yet. So, You guys start to see a scene in front of you. Give me a second, I gotta do a little bit of setup for this.
Hello?
The double grid gets me every time.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. I think
Zooming in. Hello? Mystery person?
Hello?
The PNG that's used has the grid already on it. There is a way
Yes.
to match up the grid on Roll20 to that grid, but it takes a lot of work, like pixel by
Yeah.
pixel adjustment. And
Yeah, no, I
We
realized
just pretend
what
we
I've
do
done
not
wrong.
see.
I've realized now what I've done wrong, and just pretend you do not see.
We're also like
Uh-oh.
a 1x2 each of our tokens, so it doesn't really matter.
It's a little. I will be doing a lot better when it comes to maps for the next campaign. For right now, it's already scuffed as it is. It doesn't matter.
It's fine. We're having fun. None of us have died yet.
Okay.
Well,
Seeing as the title of
That
this
was the
campaign
very
is
first episode.
placeholder.
I will be
None of us
sending.
very first
Stay
episode.
I will be sending this character to characters. Do not look at it quite yet, please. Or
Damn.
no, I guess I
Okay.
can just wait to send it now that I think about it. Never mind.
Zooming
that was
my
dumb.
eyes out.
That was a dumb. Anyways. Okay.
No.
You guys find yourself appearing in the middle of what you could only assume was a cozy, cute little cafe. It's not really portrayed here, but imagine like this cozy, cute little cafe, but a bunch of tables are flipped over, cut in half, the chairs are all spewed about, there's just stains everywhere, and it looks like a bunch of windows were broken into. Basically, it looks like this place was trashed.
Oh, it looks like my house.
What?
Dude, fucking same.
He? Oh my god.
And there you see the door is wide open, and there's kind of a shorter man sitting out or in the door frame, and he's yelling outside the door. And he's saying, "How dare you do that to my cafe? You fiend!"
Oh,
Oh
God damn
they
it.
sell food?
He turns around and he sees you guys.
Hello.
hi.
Hi.
How did?
Yeah, I think Octavia's kind of shocked, like shaken out of it from showing up, just looking around like, "Oh, this doesn't look right."
James just kind of puts up his hand as they're stammering, just like, hold on. My name is James. This is Octavia. This is Connie. This is Maisie. And this is Cinder. And then the little weird thing over here, this is Chesh. Okay? There was a whole thing over in Grant Bridge. It was, you know, teleportation circles, an evil hag. We just kind of found ourselves here. Can we help?
How did you get in?
There was a
Uh,
teleportation circle. We just kind of, we just kind of showed up here. I still don't know how it works. We stepped through a portal and took forever to travel by light. And now we're here.
We stepped in.
So-
It's told it to take us to Locthwain, and now we're here.
You
Uh,
didn't break in?
way more place.
Nope.
No.
Fufu, you are really, really quiet.
you're gonna have to talk up. You are very far away from the mic, my dude.
That's fair. Okay.
That
Here,
being
let
said,
me try to tilt it a bit more.
because James was doing the most talking there, you can do it with advantage since Maisie was helping you, but can you roll persuasion?
Oh god. Advantage and persuasion. Ooh.
Nice. Okay. I guess it's fine. I mean, that's not the weirdest thing that's happened to me today. I mean, you guys just appeared in the middle of nowhere, or in the middle of my cafe, out of nowhere, and right after
Exactly.
it got ransacked. But fine, that's fine.
Since I have a new spell, can I go around and cast Mending on all his tables and
Fuck
stuff
yeah,
and
you
fix
can.
them?
I'm gonna send.
I was
him a
just about to
I'm
ask if
gonna
anyone
spend
knew
some time with
mending.
I
I'm
think I
just gonna
might
go around
also
and start
check
fixing his
that.
shit.
I forget.
I'll remember
Mending
that.
is a cantrip. Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, I
awesome.
do also have mending. I'll kind of
Do you
help
guys
with
just
that.
like do it without, like, just as
Yeah,
he's like
I'll look
having-
around and be like, oh damn, and I'll just start going around, like going up to the table, slapping it with mending, moving on to the next one,
Oh,
fixing that one, going over here, fixing that
oh
one.
yeah, oh you guys.
Oh damn, there's some broken glasses over here.
You,
Oh, hello.
okay.
In case
turn to
this
him and be
little
like-
display and my words weren't anything to go by, we're not a threat, and honestly, we
Get
could
back
use a
here,
win.
fix whatever's back here.
Cheese.
After
Ooh,
hearing
with
it,
cheese.
we're not a threat.
You go up to
You're
the sliced up cheese, you use mending on that, put it back together.
Honestly, with the headspace Macy's in, she'd probably do that.
Sliced bread, turn it all into a loaf again.
Okay. So you said, I'm sorry. I'm just really trying to understand what's going on. Oh, I get, okay. I'm going to start out. This is how he talks, by the way. This is not me messing up or anything. Hi. Well, welcome to the Twig and Teacup Cafe. My name is Elmer Holt. This is usually not how this goes. I'm usually behind a counter. And it's not a mess in here, and I usually don't have people cleaning up. Thank you guys so much. You really didn't have to do
No
this.
problem.
I mean, we're
We've had a
here.
day.
Yeah.
We've had a last like 48 hours.
a
Okay.
hell of a time.
A small nice task is God sent.
Connie from the back, I kind of died.
Well, you
Rubbing
said
his
that
eye.
You were trying to teleport to Locthwain. That's what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stepped through a portal, and now we're here.
Unfortunately.
Well, okay, yeah, you're in Locthwain, so you made it that far.
Thank God.
Cool. Oh shit, we missed a spot.
I will
Alright,
say,
yeah.
like, during your conversation, he's rambling quite a bit, but it takes a few minutes, but you guys are able to repair most things, like most of the worst things. Thank you. What do I? He starts to go behind the counter. What do I owe you?
Can I have a sandwich, please?
Let's say you have breakfast. I'm not talking.
Might have to cut your bread again.
The blood of the innocents.
What the fuck?
Oh yes. I
A
thought
bagel.
You have any soup?
I thought you were gonna ask for gold of all things. I guess nice people do.
No,
this.
honestly,
It's
we're
been a
quite
day,
hungry.
and I could use a nice sandwich.
Yeah,
Anything other than palace food.
Yeah. He shows you guys the menu, and there's a bunch of different sandwiches that you guys can pick from. Is there anything that you're looking for? I mean, like, I'll make you the whole
I want
menu.
Cinder
be
to kind
honest.
of. I want Cinder
I-
to
So,
kind of
did you
perk up
say his
and
name
go
was
like,
Elmer?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Elmer. Just the best grilled cheese you can muster. That's
That-
what I need right now.
That is my specialty. I will get right on that. What about the rest of you guys?
Dude, hell yeah.
I have a small question
Yep.
for God.
Yeah. For God, me.
Is this a place that I would recognize? Just no significance. Just
No. You
Okay.
did not get out much.
Okay.
So, what does everybody else want?
Do you do tea?
Ah, yes. We have chai, milk, dark, green, you name it.
You know, this is a bit of a long shot, but do you know eggs over my hammy?
Like the breakfast?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the breakfast.
I can try.
Oh my god, that would be amazing if I would be in your debt. I would love good eggs over my hammy.
Got it. Okay. And, for the very fancily dressed looking person, and he looks at you, Cinder.
Orphans.
Your firstborn child.
Is Nyx alive?
Did you not hear me?
No.
No,
They talked.
Oh, yeah.
you cut out.
Cinder's gonna look at them and still, like, very out into space. Do you have any soup?
Yes, we have tomato soup that goes with the grilled cheese. We also have a very classic chicken noodle, and then potato soup.
What about alphabet?
I do use alphabet noodles for my chicken noodle.
There's such a thing as alphabet noodles? I didn't know they came in shapes.
That's how you get alphabet. That's how you get alphabet soup. You got it. That's. And then you cook them. You don't just like hot them out of the carrots. It's new.
Is Connie explaining this to Cinder in character?
100%.
Oh, absolutely. Cinder's still just kind of out of it, and like, there's a glazed look in their eyes, and they just kind of like nod along.
And then-
This is distracting. You look like.
Can I bring a bag of like
Like,
herbs
one
and
at
stuff
a
that I
time.
have?
Okay, cool.
Have him make like the tea that she usually makes.
Yeah, you can do that. And, what about...
Alphabet soup is fine.
Okay, cool, okay. I can do that. What about you with the scary arm? No offense, sorry.
Oh, it's fine. It was ripped off by her friend and just kind of points over to Maisie.
Oh,
He's in timeout for it.
okay.
Just kind of pats the mirror.
what can I get you?
Just kind of like slowly turns his head and looks at Maisie and smiles. I'll have some of the tomato soup that goes really well with the grilled cheese.
Can I get a second sandwich actually as well?
Yes. I got
No, just two sandwiches.
all your orders. Just consider anything you order today on the house. I'll be back
All right.
to make that, and he goes into the kitchen.
I'm gonna pull Ezekiel's mirror out of my basket
Oh God, okay.
and put it on. I like prop it up on the chair next to me.
His head is
Grab a couple of books.
his face is facing away from you, by the way. He's like facing away.
Let me
Tuck a
see if I
napkin
can do
around
this.
around the rim.
No fucking way.
Basically
You're gonna do what I
saying-
think you are.
There's a solid chance of doing what you think I'm gonna do.
Quite a few minutes later, I would say about 20 minutes to give him enough time to cook and like make things and stuff like that. He comes out. Oh, do you wanna?
I was just gonna say, while he goes off and cooks the food,
Yep.
while everyone else, while Maisie's propping up
Mhm.
the mutt, James would have gone over to the door and just kind of like cracked it open and just kind of like taken a very small peek outside just to kind of like get a view of the surroundings a little bit, like
Mhm.
not enough that people would see him, but just kind of crack the door open and take a look around, just keeping an eye on things.
Yeah. So when you look outside, you see that it is, for some reason, night. For one. So it's pretty dark out. The buildings and everything look very colorful and like dark and colorful. Like they have colorful roofs. As well as you notice quite a few people walking about, going along their merry way. Something else that you notice is that the roads themselves are very strange, to say the least. Usually within a city, you can like look one way and kind of not see the end of it, but you can see more open spaces. All of the spaces here are very enclosed. I hope this makes sense. All of the spaces here are very enclosed, and there's multiple different like
I'm sorry if
openings.
my mic picks up cars, by the way.
Oh, good. And there's multiple different openings that look like they lead into another street. But looking one
This
way,
bitch has a city maze.
you can see an end, like a building ending off whatever street you're on. If you look the other way, you can see another building end whatever street you're on. It's very, very strange.
Huh. James will just kind of take note of that. He's gonna be a little quiet during this next part. I have to deal with the baby real quick, but
Okay.
overall, he's kind of like keeping an eye on things. So
Okay. That 20 minutes passes and Elmer comes out with a big tray of stuff and starts setting down everything. Everything looks pretty well made, like really fancy, really like pretty looking food. That being said, Connie, the thing you asked for, it's pretty close to what you were wanting, but it's not exact. It wasn't really on his menu, so you can only assume that this is probably his first time making it.
The items are there.
Yes. The items are all there. It's just he didn't like know what the fuck to do with them.
Nice. I'll take it. Connie's still gonna be very happy.
Very good, very good.
Octavia is going to be not necessarily like out of the way on their own, but just kind of sitting, maybe having Sheila out, just kind of trying to come to terms.
Maisie, he sets the sandwiches next to you as well as a bowl of tomato soup, and he just kind of like scratches his head and he's like, "If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna go report this attack."
Well, go right ahead.
This is like,
This
what's up?
things like this happen often?
No, honestly, this is like the third or fourth attack this guy has done.
Is it the same guy every time?
Not against me, sorry, but he keeps just like targeting really random people, and all he does is destroy things. He has a name that he goes by.
You have a description of the guy?
Yeah, so
I'm sorry. We gotta take a minute. Fufu injured himself.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh, the fuck?
This part is really important. Do you want me to wait? Why?
You're good.
You're good. Keep going. He'll be fine.
I hit my dick.
He's gonna need a couple minutes.
Check.
Hold on, I need to fix.
The Connie in the picture is accurate right now.
Okay, I'm good now. I'm good.
Okay, hold.
You're
I need
right.
to fix that. There we go. Okay,
It's so funny.
so he looks at you, Maisie, and he's like, "Well, people have been calling him the Big Bad Wolf."
Uh-huh.
It immediately perks up.
What? Oh, the big bad elf?
Do you say that out loud?
No. Yeah, Connie's gonna do that, not even thinking about what he's saying.
He looks over at you, Connie says, "Wolf. Do I have an accent or not an accent? A weird thing with my voice?"
Oh no. Sorry. I know a guy that.
I have a
like,
yeah.
yeah.
one
he,
of-
like has. I mean, you do
one
have
of
a
our
weird
friends
accent.
is a-
Oh.
I'm not. But
I have a friend that's a wolf changeling.
Yeah, exactly. Wolf changeling. It's beside the point. I think like
You're not even doing Connie's
Well, I
accent.
mean,
while
you're
doing
not
this.
Yeah,
Locthwain, right?
It fully break down.
No.
Like, yeah, you sound kind of fucked, but like I feel like it's a dialect.
However,
Oh.
Yeah.
there's a solid chance that my friend is in this city.
Yeah,
I
no, it's
surely
all
hope this guy isn't your friend. He's been attacking people left and right, destroying
Can you describe him
things.
to me?
He
Yeah, like
had
what kind
tan
of fashion
skin.
ears. Yeah.
He looked more like a
Mhm.
person, but he had wolf ears. He had
Mm.
2 different colored eyes, one brown and one green. Oh, and he had a
Maisie
tail.
just
Or she
over
That was
describes
another
him
Marbles
thing.
is
putting her head in her hands.
And he was wearing a lot of black and red.
God damn it. Hang on. I'm going to pick up the sandwich and see if I can manage to like get it into the mirror for Ezekiel really quick.
Do you do it?
Yeah.
It goes
I'm gonna be like,
into
"Zeke,
the
get
mirror and it
food."
lands right on top of his head. Freaks him the fuck out, by the way. Ah!
I'm like saying out loud like, Zeke, eat your sandwich.
But wait, is there no ham on it?
Hallelujah.
Don't be picky. Which way did he go?
Oh,
The man in the mirror said no pickles.
He's gone. He like scaled a building as he was running away.
Do you have any idea where he might have gone?
No, nobody knows where he goes.
I'm gonna pick up Ezekiel's mirror, put him back in now that he's received his food, grab my sandwich off the table and be like, thank you, and I'm gonna start heading for the door.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! He runs up to you and like very gently grabs your wrist. Like not hard, but gently. Hold on. You said you've never been to Locthwain before?
I also just said that my friend was captured and brought here.
Yeah, but this this place is a maze.
A fairly shaky voice, but Octavia will come up behind and just... They'll be fine.
And as he's trying to like explain to you, the door. Wait, Laz, are you still in the door, or James?
Oh my god, James is dead.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. He lost his other arm.
James do be dealing with Bebe.
Yes, this is.
I can't believe Aelf took his other arm.
Here for.
You know, if it's a maze, we've been running around Eldraine. I think we got it covered. We're good at running.
By the way, for the
You guys-
stream,
You'd
this,
say we're good
this
at.
is what this guy looks like.
Don't you?
You
Do-
could say
Gone
we're
from
Do it.
freaking
maze
Can
running.
you say that out loud, Kelly?
gone from Dewdrop to Sorenvale to fucking Wonderland to
Oh,
Garenberg, and now we're
James is
here.
are you there, James?
I hear. I heard you guys calling for me, so
Are you still in the door?
I'm settled. During that whole exchange, I would have gone down to like sit down and like eat the
Sorry.
tomato soup.
Okay, so if you're over here, as Elmer is trying to stop you, Maisie, the door bursts open and a guard comes in. And the guard pays absolutely none of you any mind. He goes up to the wall right here, and he looks over at Elmer and says, "I'm just putting up the new wanted posters." And he starts nailing some posters into the wall.
Oh no, they're southern.
And then proceeds to after he's done nailing the posters to the wall, proceeds to go out the door and leaves.
The entire time he was in here, Octavia was just like trying to hide somewhat.
And
Yeah, and Kai's
as you
gonna go over
guys
and
look over
posters.
at these wanted posters,
Tallest
that he
person
just
in this
nailed
room
up
trying to hide.
on the wall.
It's our boy. Oh no!
What?
I love Connie.
Dead or alive.
Maisie wanted alive. Octavia
Oh, it's
wanted
Maud.
dead. No, Maud!
God.
Oh yeah, hang on. Why just me?
They can't get his nose right.
I love the little glint in my teeth and the one random like super thick chest hair.
Oh my god, yeah.
What's the
Wait,
was
okay,
our
I have-
and our dearest Maisie. Melody, did you draw these?
This is
No.
Pinky.
This Pinks?
This
Yeah,
is
this is
I
Pinky.
me.
can't.
I have
My wrist is out of commission. I cannot draw.
I have so many questions right now.
Octavia's horns look like veiny as fuck.
They are kind of like that. It's
There's
vines. but
vines
they are
around them.
like that.
Really nice.
First off, why am I the only one that's wanted dead? Second off,
I'm the
why
only
am
one
I the
wanted
most
alive.
expensive?
Holy shit, 3,000 gold is
What the hell did I do?
They hate you. They hate
What
you.
did
Jared.
what did Maisie do? The rest of us are like 500 a piece, and then Maisie is up there at 1,000.
And I'm wanted alive.
Yeah, the only one wanted alive. I feel this is 100%. This is a
Like Bonnie's name is just question marks.
they don't know who I am. Oh my god. The fact
He's the guy. He's a cryptid.
Yeah, no, dude. They're not gonna find me. They can't catch me because I look different now. I changed my look.
Two of
I-
us
I
will be able
think-
to have this.
Maisie looks
Yeah,
a bit different.
I think
I don't know.
Octavia.
I think one of us is an imposter here. Can't quite tell who though.
Oh my god, I do. Oh my god, I do look.
You do.
Among Us?
I think Octavia would have been like immediately snapped out of everything and just
What the fuck?
Seeing that, we're just
visibly confused.
Please, for the love of
James
God.
is-
Look at James's nose.
I saw. I'm mad.
He just can't get his nose right.
Can I go over and just start ripping them down?
Yeah, you can.
James was just about to start doing that. He's gonna go over there, just start slowly pulling them down and putting them in his pocket.
I want you
Like
all to
not
know.
not like
Don't
not
don't
like trying to hide them. Not trying to hide them, just taking them and then just looking at them.
While you are
Okay.
like
Oh,
looking at
James
these
is tearing his
pictures,
up.
Elmer is like looking at them, looking at you guys, looking back at the pictures, looking back at you guys.
It's gonna be looking at it. It's like, we've literally never been here before.
James is just gonna smile at him as he's ripping up the picture.
He's like looking back and forth, and he's like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Who
Just stares.
are you?
The fact is that the guard could have just like stopped for a second, looked at who was in here. But
Yeah.
no, he was
He's
just like,
not
nope, hanging up markers.
I guarantee he's not getting paid enough for that.
Oh hell no.
Definitely.
I'm gonna like lean to Sheila probably on Octavia's shoulder and just like, what do you make of this?
I don't know. How do they
I haven't
know
looked like
who
this
you
since
guys
Wonderland.
are?
I think they want us for something.
Oh, they want you guys.
Elmer is having a very visible panic attack right now. Oh my god. Okay. You're wanted criminals.
So we'll turn to him and be like,
I-
remember we helped you.
I don't know if anyone will pick it up, but she does mostly to herself just say, "It's glad to be her. It's good to be back."
Yeah. You're the queen wants you dead.
We've literally never been here before.
I mean, technically, like half of us are dead or alive. So
Or a state in between.
When you're in my cafe.
Yeah, and we fixed it for you.
I need to go tell the guard.
So maybe,
A soldier.
no, you don't. No,
no, you don't.
we just fixed your stuff for
not
you.
even
We have shown that we are not a threat.
not even giving it time. I will try to intimidate this man.
James is gonna stand in front of the door.
Do you guys want to roll intimidation? or
Legs will be
persuasion?
out. I will just immediately.
I'm
I
gonna
will
roll
intimidate.
persuasion to be like, we just helped
Persuasion.
you.
Okay.
Fix up your store.
Advantage, roll me a persuasion.
Everyone that's going to try.
That's pretty good. Maisie got it. It's all good. Okay.
Just like,
Damn.
if we were bad people, would we have fixed up your store?
and then just ask for food.
And
Because
and not ask for really anything in return.
I guess you're right. You're right. Why? Do you guys know why you're wanted?
Like I said, we've never been here before. I don't know.
I have
And
no idea. I've never killed anyone
is-
in Locthwain.
And
This is like old drawings of us, though. Like, you can see I don't look like that anymore.
Yeah, that's why it took me a few
Nothing up
minutes.
there.
Huh.
So
Is Ezekiel still in the mirror, like
I
on the table?
picked up his mirror.
Okay, where is
I
he
picked
right
up his
now?
mirror, so I'm holding it.
Okay.
Probably in my hand.
He
And I'm gonna look down and be like, Zeke,
really awkward.
Zeke, the fuck did you do?
Eating his sandwich. Mouthful.
James is
Put down
gonna
that
walk
sandwich right
over.
now.
James is
I'm
gonna
in a
walk
wind
over. He's not gonna like take the mirror from Maisie, but he is gonna like wrap his hand around Maisie's and just shake the mirror a little bit. See if that does anything to him.
Roll an intimidation.
Where is it? Boom.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, we'll go with the first one.
Oh wait.
Because that is the first one you would have rolled, so it's fine. He starts
I
shaking
switched it back
the
to
mirror,
normal.
he's like, because he's like eating and like choking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, look. Maybe we're
Explain.
the queen.
I shake more.
I'm sorry. It was me. The queen knows that you guys exist.
Clearly.
I didn't tell her that you guys were coming.
Is that why I'm wanted alive?
I
Oh.
didn't.
And I also look super
know.
cutesy?
Maybe it's Umbris? Maybe the queen's working with Umbris and that's something to do with it?
We'll walk over behind them so he can see and just. Why does she want me dead?
I
think she
swear
hates
to
you.
you, I don't know.
Not actually, but James. Just like not canon, but James leans in. And why did they fuck up my nose?
I just can't
I
get my
just
nose
described
right.
to them what you guys looked like.
And why am I not there?
Why am I among us?
Right, we have to figure this out. This severely limits our ability to look around and try to find Aelf.
We're gonna have to. We have to not only try to find someone to clear our names, we also have to, I assume, at some point meet with the queen about something. But
Good luck with
we're also,
that.
we do also need to find your other dog.
It's your boy! Oh shit, that's right. By the way, Sebi helped me create, or Sebi was
Scarlet.
the one that created Elmer. There we go.
Scarlet.
Scarlet! Fuck! Sorry! It's the name. The name popped up. My brain. I'm so sorry. Scarlet made Elmer. Thank you, Scarlet.
Oh yeah, she was sending me pictures of the Hero Forge mini, saying like Pink's made me want to make a Eldraine character.
Yippee. I'm sorry, Scarlet.
That's cute.
Anyways.
I think you guys are gonna need disguises or something. If we're gonna go around and try to find Ayo.
Well,
Good luck getting anywhere
No.
near the queen.
I do
James just thinks back to the time that we just wanted to put him in a dress to sneak me into my own city.
It almost worked too.
I will cast Disguise Self on myself.
Nice. Okay.
Turn into an orc.
I do also have a place that
I'll
we
just
can.
look like say a little wood elf or something.
Okay.
Just different enough from Maisie to not be recognizable, but still recognizable as Maisie to the party.
Okay. Elmer is like Ugh. Look, I don't know why they're after you guys. But
Well, I know why they have our descriptions. As I glare at the mirror.
I may know of a few different people that can help you.
All right.
It seems like you guys need to get to the castle.
You need to get
That's
some
part
bitches.
of. We need to find my friend who was captured. That's one
Throw
of
an
the big
ice knife
things
at
here.
Connie.
Okay.
There's a gun.
We just repaired things in here.
Cinder is still at the alphabet soup.
Very good.
They haven't taken a bite. They
Oh.
haven't really moved. Otherwise, just messing with the letters. And when the wanted poster appeared, Cinder's eyes did not move from Maud's image. At a point when everyone is talking amongst themselves and trying to figure out what to do, Cinder does come up to the wanted poster, rip it off from the wall, and continues to stare at it very intensely.
By the way, does Cinder still look different like they did during the fight, or have they gone back to normal?
Oh, they still look different. They're not going back to normal.
Oh, awesome.
Is your friend
anything-
okay?
They're starting to look more and more different.
They've
None
been
of us are.
acting strange since Garen Brigg.
Okay. Well, it seems like you're trying to find somebody who was taken prisoner.
The last I heard he was, but judging by what you just described, he might not be prisoner at the moment.
He looks around. He makes sure that the door is shut and then makes sure that all of the windows are shut. And then he looks at you, Maisie.
Mm.
Please don't let this get out. But me, like most of the citizens, do not like our queen. That
It
being
seems to
said,
be a
general
theme
vibe
wherever
of
we
the
go.
There is an audible laugh from Octavia across the room.
I don't quite know what you guys are trying to do, but if you're trying to get into the castle, I may know some people that can help. I myself don't know how to get to the castle. All I know is how to get here and how to get to a few different places. But I know people that may be able to help.
I might also, unfortunately, have a place that we can stay. Since we're going to be watched.
Speaking of that, do we understand that Octavia is from Locthwain or has experience with Locthwain? Has that ever come up?
It has been mentioned that Octavia is from there.
Got it. Okay.
Not too much detail aside from they were there when they were a kid.
Got it. Okay. Connie's gonna take what you're saying and go no further with it. She'll be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So,
Only
the
thing
other base of
is,
operations then.
if you guys get caught, I'll have to leave you. I'm sorry.
Nothing
were
will be
never
said
here.
about you.
We were never here.
Okay.
If someone asks me Elmer, I'm gonna be like, Fudd?
The
Like
glue?
the cartoon?
The glue is what I kept thinking of. I was trying to remember FUD.
I don't know if you'll be able to navigate the city by yourselves, though. Ugh. If you're
Well,
It'll be fine.
over at Octavia, if you're from Locthwain, the two places that I can think of that will have the information that you need is the Baker's Last Crust and the Gingerbread Bazaar. The Baker's Last Crust is a tavern owned by my friend Byron. He knows quite a bit of information about the whole of Locthwain. He also...
Would either of those ring any bell?
Yes, let him continue talking here for just a second, we'll get there. The Gingerbread Bazaar is owned by Hans and Tilly. They inherited it from their grandmother and have turned it into a magic shop. They also have quite a bit of knowledge about the city, and they also share the same sentiments as I do.
James perks up at the sound of a magic shop.
Keep it in your wallet, buddy.
So the way he described both of these places, you recognize the names, but it's not quite as you remember. So, the Baker's Last Crust is a very well-known tavern. Your father took you there probably once or twice, but it was owned by a bear couple. You don't quite remember their names, but you don't remember the male's name being Byron. The man's name being Byron.
Byron the bear. Byron the bear.
The Gingerbread Bazaar was owned by an older woman. Also don't remember her name, but she did have quite a few allegations against her that she kidnapped children.
Allegation.
Okay,
What the fuck?
I figured no, it's Hansel and Gretel.
It's a
Yeah,
Hans
gingerbread-
and Tilly. It's what I thought. I was just waiting until it was obvious.
I was seriously about to have a moment with you, love. I truly.
I didn't know if I was just reading into it too much. Okay. Probably wasn't allowed there or around there.
No, you were not. You do not know, or no, you do know how to get there though. It was actually quite close to your house.
Yeah.
Your house / your dad's lab.
So we should probably
This close at least.
head out.
If you
Octavia will head to the group, or head to the front of the group.
need anybody to lead you there, I can.
You don't need to be seen with us if we get in trouble.
Oh, thank you. You are welcome here at any time. Just if you see patrons, be wary.
We'll give a nod.
At the sound of hearing everyone get ready and get together, Cinder snaps to just a little, grabs Chess, and puts Chess on their head.
Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Crown of Madness, let's go.
Make sure I'm pressing the right thing.
Ooh.
Oh.
Chesh is a little apprehensive to be put onto your head. You hear him mumble, you can't quite discern what he's saying, but he gets up and jumps off your head.
Cinder's gonna look at Chess and say simply one question.
Mm-hmm.
Is it not time yet?
No.
Maisie's gonna be squinting at Cinder.
Did we hear that?
I just like me as a player, I just had this thought pop into my head of like the implications of what that could possibly mean and the changes they're going through, and I don't want to sound like a dumbass, so I'm probably gonna keep it to myself.
You're too
That's fine.
stinky still. Stinky.
Oh, stinky.
Stinky.
Sticking a paw out.
Shush
Stinky.
comes back to me, just like, Macy, they picked me up.
Cinder
Gonna-
is just gonna nod and then continue on.
I am stinky. I understand.
I am too stinky.
Gonna gather everyone at the door. Just say, stay close. Be quick. Don't be seen.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Just glances at the very. How ostentatious
Probably
is
put like a hood or
James?
something on Tavia.
James
Yeah.
is a very, very, very attractive man.
Thank you.
So it's clear that he's royalty. He will be seen.
Yes.
It's just a sigh.
It's the same with Cinder as well.
Do we have cloaks or anything?
Wait a minute. Hold up.
That is a genuine question. I don't know.
Hold on,
if we
hold
have
on.
cloaks.
I have a robe of items. I can just
Oh
put
my
the
fucking
robe on
God.
and like, yeah, I have a robe of items. I can just put that. I can just put that around me and like try to like wrap my current coat around my head in a way that looks like a hood.
You could, in fact, do that. Yes.
Or I could pull out a riding horse with saddlebags. You never know.
Well, didn't you have a cloak of billowing that also doubled as
that
a
was like
smoke
part.
drab?
That was my old coat that I left on Naked Alphonse.
Mm.
Oh no.
But I do know that I had that one cloak that like constantly billowed out like flower petals, and I gave that one to you.
Yeah, I have that flower cloak. It's in my inventory. But I feel like that one
Oh.
might be a little obvious.
Good morning. Sorry, it's the baby.
Okay, okay.
I can turn into something and guide us that way. If we can hide everyone else.
I mean, I put this guy's self on myself, so I'm good.
Connie doesn't have the
Or if
mask
you think you're
anymore.
very good at being stealthy.
Yeah, Connie doesn't look like
Oh, actually, you know what? They'll be
a
fine.
cryptid. So Connie's fine.
Yeah, we're good.
No, he just looks like a
Cinder-
guy with stark white hair and a big ass scar on his face.
Yeah, but
It's fine,
that
it's
wanted
look
poster is for a cryptid.
Connie is a cryptid confirmed.
Oh shit! I forgot to change out
Would-
his mask. Fuck. Technically, Connie doesn't even
Would
have the
I-
mask anymore.
Yeah.
Would I know of an animal that wouldn't seem out of place here? Or would it just be like a normal dog or cat?
A cat or a dog would look pretty normal.
Okay. We'll repeat it again. Stay close. Don't be seen. Turn into...
Is Chesh able to change forms at all? Because that might be a little obvious having the walking hat around too.
No. No, Chesh looks like Chesh.
Okay. Alright,
Yeah, right.
well, Lupa's gonna hide in my cloak. And I guess the Chesh will do their best.
We'll turn into... We'll turn into a cat. And try my best to lead everyone to...
Chesh is giving you the eyes of hunger.
The singular eye.
Just glare, like
I'll
death
like
glare.
Chesh and be like, leave Tavia alone.
Oh. Yeah, I totally didn't see her change. Damn it.
Damn it.
Damn
Will
it.
do my best to lead everyone to what I hope is not an occupied house.
Oh, you're leading them to the old...
If that's where we were going first.
Okay. So that is near.
While we're walking,
Yes.
I was gonna say, while we're walking, James is gonna be continuously checking the compass.
The compass is actually pointing somewhere.
Other than where we're going.
Kind of. So it's basically pointing into a wall,
Which is everywhere.
which is everywhere now. It's like a little off from where you guys are going.
The whole time we're walking, I'm going to be actively keeping an eye out for anyone that looks like Ale.
Okay. I want you guys
Me
to
also
all
as well.
roll me-
Passive perception of 22.
Yes. So you guys are walking along. I want you to all roll me a deception.
Deception?
Do I have to being a cat?
Deception.
James is just too pretty.
They can see it through the cloak. Oh my god. Oh, Cinder, you rolled
The
twice.
first one's for Connie.
One's for Connie.
Yeah.
You can see the different modifiers.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You know what? 20s are rare. I'll give it to you guys. Oh, no, we're waiting on... Octavia, roll with advantage since you're a cat.
Okay. Advantage. Oop, shit. Fuck.
Maisie, you're trying to hide two different living things.
Yeah.
And James, you're just too handsome. Damn it. No,
I'm
and
a
the
best guess.
20 still got you guys. You guys are good. So, Octavia, you're weaving in and out of the different buildings, and as you keep going, you're starting to realize that you remember this a lot better than you thought you would. You pass by various different shops, various
Not
different
thrilled.
homes, and you find yourself in a very familiar alleyway. This building right here is the bazaar, but if you keep going up, the building right here is your father's old laboratory. Sciencing place.
Okay. Where was the other place?
The bazaar is right here.
Okay. Gotcha. We'll point out the places.
Okay.
That's where I skinned my knee. That's where I got my first candy. That's where my father experimented on me.
That's what I.
Oh, absolutely nothing is being said outside of that is that place. That is that place.
Oh, it's just like me
If a
and
cat could
the-
look anxious, it's like an 11.
It's just like me in the cottage.
This place fucking sucks.
It's not great.
Basically the only one so far really without trauma based around her home.
Oof. So, where are you going first, Octavia?
Wherever we would like to go. Do we want to see where I grew up? Or do we want some information first?
We don't even know if they're going to be open. It's the middle of the night.
I gave you a list of things that you know about
Yeah.
the city.
The town is... It's in a perpetual state of night.
Huh.
This place is known for being confusing to those that don't know where to go. But it's very, very magical. Almost to an annoying degree.
There are quite a
And we can get some.
there are quite a few different
Info.
people walking about as well. And it's races of all types. It is unlike anything you guys have ever seen, actually. Most of the time, you are all around humans. Humans are the most common race, and it's very, very rare to see any sort of race outside of humans. Which is funny, because I think there's only like 2 humans in your group. Well,
Shout out my
3.
fellow humans.
That being said, there is races
Let's
going
see.
from elves to different animal races to just bunch of amalgamations of things. Like no dwarves or anything like that, just a lot of Fairytale-esque races. Which dwarves are
Dwarves are fairy tale.
Just as a note as well, you've probably seen them around. If you see any drakes, don't stare at them.
Just then you guys hear the screech from a drake.
Just
As
James
one is-
immediately looks up at it.
As one is coming near. Make your decision fast.
We should probably go into the store then, since we're next to it.
I was about to say, would James have ever seen one of these before?
A drake? No.
James is looking at it out of just sheer like, what the fuck?
What the
scratch
fuck?
his leg.
You have only heard about them in
And there's
the
also dead staring at the sound.
Okay. It is getting
Well,
nearer
you-
as you guys are staring at it.
Shadow towards the-
I'm pointing at the store, going like, we should go in.
Uh-huh.
Octavia is already beelining it for the nearest shadow closest to the door.
So I'm gonna grab James's hand and start dragging him along too.
But it's a big gecko.
No, no. You just said.
We'll almost growl. Act
Cinder
natural.
and Cinder will follow
Leave.
along, pulling Connie behind them.
Oh my fucking god. No wonder I couldn't. I'm a dumbass. Not drakes. Wyverns. There's a difference. Apparently.
It's semantics, but sure.
Sorry. Wyverns, not drakes. Why the fuck did I write drakes? Oh my god. Anyways.
It's the whole like not all wyverns or all wyverns. No. All dragons are wyverns, but not all wyverns are dragons. It's
Yeah.
stupid.
It is dumb. They have wings. And it's flying towards you.
Wyverns are the ones they're just snakes with wings, right?
They have.
Wyverns are legs.
Their front legs are wings as well,
Mhm.
if I remember correctly.
Yes.
So their wings have like claws at the end of it that are their front legs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I used to have a big old vagina.
Laz saying that made me go, what? Thank you, Laz. Okay, so you guys going.
Thank you,
into the
James, for being a
bazaar?
little silly. Yes.
It's the closest thing undercover.
Okay.
Also, a fun fact: apparently, druids can speak in animal form now. So I don't need to go.
I just assume it's because yeah.
That's
Maisie
fair.
always has speak with animals up,
She's a
so
Disney princess.
it just happens subconsciously.
You
It's part of
guys
her morning ritual.
You guys hustle into the bazaar. And upon going in, it is like anything you've seen and nothing that you've seen. It's filled with magical items to the brim. However, all of the glass cases, all of the walls, various things around this bazaar look as if they are made of sugary treats.
Uh-huh.
Oh no!
Octavia,
James is immediately inspecting everything.
okay, maybe not. Let's say in cav form, we'll look at Maisie. Think better of jumping close to Chesh, and we'll jump on James's shoulder and just kind of.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. James
Still.
is kind of like looking around at everything. In fact, if needed, James would like use his vines to like build like a little like soft platform for you to lay on.
As you guys walk
Because by the way, I don't know if it's ever been prefaced this, but whenever James uses his thorns to like go near or like come in contact with allies like that, they like spruce up a little bit and like kind of like get like juiced up and look healthy and not thorny and painful. So they're like actually like quite pleasant to the touch. For friends.
For friends. For enemies.
That's
Hurty.
true.
Hurty vines. As you guys walk in, you see this beautiful magical shop site before you. And right next to you guys, to your left, the ceiling is vaulted. It is a very tall ceiling. You see a woman on like hanging drapes slowly, gracefully comes down from them. She is upside down, imagine like Spider-Man upside down, as she greets you guys.
Hello, and welcome to my shop. How can I help you guys today?
You said Connie screams.
Yeah, Connie screams.
Oh my! I
I'm
didn't mean
sorry,
to
I
scare
just-
you.
No, you good. It's fine. I'm sorry that I got scared.
Coming up the stairs, you see a man wearing a black suit, black top hat. He looks a little bit more fancily dressed than the girl. He has a freckled face, red, short, curly hair. The girl has also a freckled face and long, red, curly hair. And the man coming up the stairs... Oh, and she's also wearing kind of like a circusy-esque outfit. It's very jestery. The man coming up the stairs says, I apologize for my sister. She tends to scare customers quite a lot.
No, you're fine. I'm just truly just not used to it.
Welcome to the
I see
Gingerbread
nothing
Bazaar. Is there anything in particular you are looking for?
Quick side question. Is this all real food? Connie's gonna point to the walls and everything, like, actually edible?
You hear a laugh come from beside you where the girl is. And she starts to then grab onto another cloth hanging from the ceiling and uses these cloths to kind of make her way in front of you guys next to the man.
Why, yes. Everything here is made of candy. It is what grandmother preferred.
I
Right.
was just thinking, like, punches the wall, grabs a bit of chocolate, and just starts eating it.
Do you do that?
No. It's just the image that I got was just, oh, it's all edible? Just punches the wall.
Hump. You
that
are
a-
welcome to partake. Just know, don't take
Is that
too
French?
much, or you'll get sick.
Oh. Like,
A very,
like sugar sick or like magic sick?
a very
be
faint whisper
both.
to James, don't eat it.
Okay.
Cinder is towards the back of the group, and they seem to have their eyes glued to a very particularly bright, shiny red candied apple.
You fucking bitch.
Oh, I wouldn't eat that. If you look closely at it, and I mean closely, you'll notice that the apple itself is a skull. Or has a very faint skull outline. It could also just be me. Sometimes I see funny things.
Don't pay too much mind to her. Silly little imagination.
James just kind of sniffles and wipes a tear from his eye. I miss Maud.
Cinder goes and turns their head to the twins
Mm-hmm.
and says very soft. Huh?
They are very obviously twins. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Yeah. And says very softly, "You remind me of two people I know."
2 people?
2 people. Very odd little fellows.
Very odd indeed. I am called that quite a bit.
Yes. So that being said, are you here to just browse? Sorry, I do run a business, you see.
You do run a business, you see. Just let them look around, brother.
He just kind of glares over at her.
Man is trying his best.
Connie's gonna shuffle a little bit closer to the group.
Huh?
I'm not fucking with these two.
James is like so distracted by the prospect of being able to see potentially new and fascinating magic items that he is already like knee deep into the store, like down the stairs and like looking at stuff.
Yeah, this is why I went with James.
The sister sees that you are leaving or like walking away from the group, and she follows you. The entire time, by the way, she is using the drapery from the ceiling to get around. Not once has she touched the ground.
Oh god.
This chick is fascinating to both me and my character.
By the way,
is there anything like in particular that would catch James's eye given his background in magic items?
Octavia is also like
definitely
wanting
a few
to,
things.
Ooh,
hoping to get some moments to speak, but just like
as a cat,
glaring at her in a way that a cat does, and also probably a little uncannily. It's just like, why are you still here?
The girl appears right in front of your face. Like, she just kind of snakes down right in front of your face, James.
That is a very cute cat that you have there. What is her
thank
name?
you.
Just like it gets low.
I can tell that she is a she. Something about her eyes.
Yes, this is Leah. She was my sister's cat from when we were kids. We brought her with us because, well, this one's always liked to be outside, so she just kind of followed along, and I never bothered to return her, so I expect to get an earful from my sister when we get home.
She stares deeply
what's
into your
this?
eyes,
And
James.
I immediately try to pull attention to something else.
And as you're saying that, she pokes your forehead.
James just kind of blinks at her and just kind of like the, what?
You're lying.
James leans in, and you're good. Walks away without saying a word. On to the next thing.
Baller ass move. Let's go.
I'm not giving it away that this is Octavia unless like
Yes, and
Yes, and she makes her way back over to her brother and whispers something into his ear. He has a cane, by the way, and he taps his cane on the ground after she's done talking. Might I interest you in some potions, or possibly some new weapons?
If I may.
was that to the rest of them?
Yes.
Or is okay.
Cinder's gonna get a bit closer to the twins while they're standing there. And there seems to be another flash of green in their eyes. And in a tone that doesn't quite sound right, Cinder asks, "Do you have a Vorpal blade?"
A Vorpal blade? A Vorpal blade.
A Vorpal blade. A Vorpal blade?
A Vorpal blade.
Vorpal blade.
A Vorpal blade. I think
Warple
we
blade?
sold the last one yesterday. I could go check. Give me a minute.
Cinder just nods and the expression goes distant again.
Whisper to James, just keep an eye on them, especially her, please. I will as well, but there's only so much I can do.
Maisie.
Don't worry, I'm keeping an eye on all the magical artifacts here, trying to suss out if any of these are actually, legitimate or cheap knockoffs or something that any old craftsman could make, but I've only found a few things that actually catch my eye. But aside from that, nothing seems too out of place.
Give me a hot minute. I'm gonna go get my book of magical items. I'll be right back.
Okay, so now that God is gone,
So we know it's real.
What's the vibe right now, everybody? What's the vibe right now?
well, first of all, just to inform anyone, the Vorpal blade is the blade from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
It slays the Jabberwocky, in case anyone knew.
Yeah, Vorpal
On-
swords do double damage
on a
to
crit.
Jabberwockies in D&D. And
Unless you're
can
James and
sever
just
heads
blows
with
back
armor.
out.
What does everyone think is happening to Cinder?
Honestly,
Moddening.
my first thought is that you're slowly turning into Maud.
Are they turning him to Maud, or is there something else going on?
They're coalescing.
Maud is turning
You
into
aren't allowed to speak because you already know.
No. That was my other thing. Like the spirit of Maud and Cinder are kind of either like melding into one. Cinder is turning into Maud, or like something along those lines of like either way, like the two are becoming one. Like you guys might be like two halves of the same whole or something like that, and you guys are coming together. And Maud is gonna be revived some way, and some sort of weird like Moon Knight double personality bullshit, because that would be interesting. Like Cinder is the voice that Maud was always hearing, and since Maud's not there, Cinder has no one to talk to, so that's why they're quiet. Like that's what I've been thinking.
I really like that idea, but that's not quite it. Like,
Damn.
I really like that. I really, really like that. In a way, you are almost correct.
Okay.
Almost.
I have my
Hi, God.
options. Hi. What's up?
We haven't been doing anything.
What are you
Nothing
doing?
at all.
We didn't ransack this entire place and leave.
Oh.
So
Ransacking.
real quick before we do
Look over at
anything
Laz
with
and just, like,
magical items, I would like to
Shoving magical items into the cloak.
I would like to do something else first. So we will get to James and Octavia for magical items. Maisie, the girl does that thing where she just kind of appears in front of you. She snakes down the pretty stuff, the pretty drapery on the ceiling, right in front of your eyes. Your eyes meet as she is upside down and staring at you. And she cocks her head a little bit as she looks into your eyes and does the same thing she just did with James and pokes you in the forehead.
Yep.
Right in the entire time.
Don't touch me there. That is
Well,
my
I mean,
notice.
I have disguised self up, so the moon isn't visible.
This entire time, Octavia is watching everyone else, not really paying much attention to James. James knows what he's looking for.
You're here for something, aren't you, little one?
And she perfectly outlines the moon on your forehead. It's not there, but she perfectly, you can feel her making kind of like a moon motion on your forehead.
Well, in all honesty, I'm sure we have found who we're here to talk to. I assume you're Hans and Tilly.
Why, yes! How could you tell?
Seeing as you're the proprietors here and you're talking about your grandmother who we were told that you inherited the shop from.
You hear a laugh come from below where Hans is. And Tilly also kind of smirks a little bit.
Yes, inherited. Go on.
I mean, that's
Definitely not
the
from
phrasing
Groundless
that was
side.
used to- That was the phrasing that was used when you were described to us, but we're looking for ways to get around the city. One of my friends has been captured and is somewhere in the city, and I need to find him.
Oh. And for the first time since you've been here, she turns upright and snakes down to where she is touching the floor.
So you're here for
If the
information.
descriptions... Yeah. If the descriptions that we got from the last person we talked to say anything, he might be running loose in the city.
Might be running loose.
And I don't know what would have gotten into him to make him act like the way he is. But apparently he's running into to random stores and trashing the place.
Indeed, brother.
And she looks down at Hans, who is looking through a cabinet of stuff. He decides to give up on what he's doing and starts making his way up back towards you guys while talking.
Making his way
Yes.
downtown. Walking Sorry.
So, that being said, you're here to look for your friend. You said that
Yes.
he was most likely captured and taken to the palace.
I know that he was, as the person who did that confessed it to me, as I'll pull out Ezekiel's mirror and like tap on it a little bit.
Do you show Ezekiel
It's like
to them?
it's like a fish
Oh,
tank.
don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass.
I'll look down at it and go like, "Isn't that right, Zeke?"
Do
Just
you
your
show him
ah.
to them?
I'm not gonna hold up the mirror to them, but I'm asking him like, "Isn't that right? Aelf was brought here."
Yeah, he was. I'm sorry.
Bad dog.
He's in timeout for it, and for ripping off James's arm.
Oh, is that...
Waves of thorns.
Hans kind of looks like he's about to grab the mirror
James?
from you.
Please don't.
Oh, sorry. Magical items, they interest me so. There's a very interesting one that you have there. Very rare, in fact. Never been able to find one myself, honestly.
My patron sent it to me.
Your patron. You must have a very powerful patron, then.
I wouldn't know. I don't know who it is.
Well,
I may be able to tell you.
Maisie says that, James. Same.
Octavia,
What do you
same.
mean you'd be able to
Meow.
tell me?
I am a seer. I can
Okay.
see into people's minds and their futures. Kind of. Not really their futures. I've been trying. It just doesn't really work out that well. But I can see into your mind and know truths that even you don't know.
Right.
I can also
So
tell
you
if
could
you're
tell me
lying
who
like
my
your friend
patron
over
is.
there.
He's never been very good at it.
No, he's
Octavia
really
just
not. I could
burst.
tell he was lying even beforehand, but when I read his mind, I confirmed it.
James
Well,
James
I'd
just kind of
Love to know
looks
who it is
over.
that's giving me powers.
Well, don't
God
mind
knows my
if I
grandma's not
do.
telling
and
me
she starts
anything.
to put her finger towards your head again, and Hans stops her. For a price.
What kind of price?
Well, there are many things that we deal in here at the magic shop. So, we could either do gold or magical items.
Can I do the thing where I willingly fail the roll for my basket to pull out a magic item?
Yes, you can.
I will reach in and I'll be like, well, and I'll reach in and pull something out.
Okay, roll me a d100.
Yes, ma'am.
When you realize you have a walking deck of them.
What the fuck? Oh, god damn it. Oh, I have to find this. Please don't tell me this is something stupid. I made all of, like, 1 through 10, like, weird-ass shit. What is that called? I should have wrote what page this was on. Okay. No, I need a table of contents. I definitely will need a table of contents. Are these
Pull out a singing
Oh,
bass.
Yes. There is. It's a wondrous item.
Oh, damn. Oh, there's some pretty weird wondrous items that could be nothing.
But there are also some wondrous items that, depending on how you use them, can just break the game.
Oh, absolutely.
That is true.
There are some wondrous items, and there's also some, why is this here?
Some, I wonder why this is here.
Yeah. I think the
No!
the giant, like, lobster apparatus thing is a wondrous item.
No, this is so stupid! Why did I do this?
Yes.
In tandem with this, I'll
Ridiculous.
also pull out my bag of sun drops.
Okay. This is definitely one you are not gonna want to get rid of.
Okay.
This is so stupid. What the fuck? Melody! You rolled a 5, right? Oh, I
Yep.
fucking wish that I read that wrong. I'm DMing it to you, bestie.
Okay.
You pull out a rock.
Pull this
Well,
out, realize what
it's
it
like
is,
a
and just
clump of
slowly
dirt
put it
kind of
back.
rock.
Not a rock. It's a boulder.
Other way
That's a
around.
nice boulder.
It's not just a boulder.
No, it was the other way around. I was still doing the joke.
Could have fooled me.
Of course. Of course.
What you said, Connie? Stinky.
Stinky. That's crazy.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, I'm keeping him.
You said him.
Yeah.
Mel has so many creatures.
This sentient fuck.
As I pull out
Y'all thought
a
I was
tiny
druid.
pebble covered in dirt that's like rolling around in my hand on its own.
Aw, oh, he's a little guy.
It's a little dude.
It's a sentient pebble of dirt that just wants to get more dirt involved in its form.
Oh,
Oh my
dude,
god. Oh
Ari
no.
rock.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Dude,
Yeah.
He wants to become more dirt.
I have
love
to.
I will consume all.
That's very bad.
Yes.
I have to send this
Right,
to
well,
the rest of the party. I'm so sorry.
Well, instead of
That's
him, I
hilarious,
will
but that
pull
is-
out my. I have 13 Eat Me cookies still.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
And
What did those do again?
they're Alice in Wonderland cookies.
Oh yeah.
The eat me's make you bigger,
Big,
I
yes.
think.
I was about to say, if I remember right, it doubles your size or something.
And because I don't know if I will ever wind up using them, I'll pull out my bag of sun drops as well.
Are you giving him a choice?
Yeah. I'll be like, I have sun drops or I have these cookies that enlarge your size.
The cookies are quite a rare sight.
That seems very
They're straight
on
from
par for
Wonderland.
this place.
Here's what I can do for you. I'll have my sister look into who your patron might be. And we can trade for another magical item on top of that, of equal value to me. But I do want those cookies. As much as I'll have to hide them from Tilly, since she likes sweets so much. Do we have a deal?
Like another magic item for me.
Yes. Or for your group.
James would walk over and take off the robe of useful items and the goggles of dark vision, and he would just kind of like hold them up and be like,
dark vision.
"It's okay. I also have blind sight from being a paladin, so I have blind sight within 10 feet, so I'm mostly okay." But I pull those off and I let them know, like, you know, the robe of items I got rather recently. I did end up pulling out some kind of large metal door of some kind from it off one of the patches. I didn't know what it did, but these are also goggles that provide dark vision to whoever wears them, and these were actually essentially crafted by a very powerful wizard. At least to my knowledge, that's what's being implied.
How about you find something
Do these
that you
help
want?
sweeten the deal?
Of course.
No, this isn't for me. This is for her. To help her situation.
Of course. So, adding those in, I can find you a magical item that will fit you, or any of your group, very well. That being said, it will have to be on par with the rest of the stuff you are willing to give. Tilly,
Yes?
you can go ahead with your seeing now.
Thank you.
And she goes up to you and presses her thumb to your forehead, Maisie. And as she's doing so, you feel her hand jolt a little bit. And then she is propelled backwards into her brother.
Oh,
Quite
shit.
violently.
In a coma.
Oh my! And they hit the railing.
What?
I forgot she's got that. There's Petunia has that spell on it, doesn't she?
The protection.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh shit.
That was something, wasn't it?
Her Hans is like,
I couldn't see anything. Someone's got a spell on you, girl.
Of course there is.
Hans is a little dazed, but he gets up and he's like, okay. I wasn't expecting that.
That all being said, did you guys still want to look for some magical items? But you said you were also here for information.
Yeah,
I can't
we need
find
to know how to
anything,
get around
so I
the
can't
city.
do that part of the deal. I'm sorry.
Cinder's just kind of gonna poke their head out on the blade,
Mm-hmm.
the Warple blade.
Oh no, my back hurts. I could not find one.
It's actually in my spine right now.
James goes over and taps him with a little bit of lay on hands.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. He gets up and he pops his back, and it's like really satisfying pop, but a like ooh kind of pop as well.
One of those like deep, squishy ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, the spine.
That should not sound like that.
James is kind of like dusts him off a little bit. I have a sister. I understand.
So, I guess before we look for something for you, what is the information that you need? Do you need to know, like, where the castle is, or
Like how to get around, if anyone has seen, or like where a location might be of my friend? I can describe him for you.
I mean, you could. What does he look like? Maybe we have seen him before.
And she will describe Ael.
Yep, I've never seen that man in my life. But he does look like the description for the big bad wolf that is currently going around and messing with people.
Yeah, I know. That's what I've been hearing. That's why I'm trying to look for him. Because that's one of the reasons why I'm looking for him. Because I don't know what would have caused him to act like this. He's never been like this.
It is strange. Well, we don't know who your friend is, nor do we know a real way of getting to the palace. We do know someone who may be able to give not only some insight on your friend, but he also may have a way of getting to the palace as well.
Okay.
He's a journalist. He goes by the name of Foxglove.
And where might we find him?
He currently works at the Fabled Bird, which is just down the street from here. He's actually the one that owns the place. He loves to do research on various different things, and currently he's been researching the big bad wolf and what his motives are.
Right.
Sounds like a bit of his lead as any.
That being said, this is something that's been on my mind since you guys came in, and correct me if I'm wrong. But
You're wrong.
I stand corrected. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, please continue.
Oh, yes. Your handsome fellow over there is a wanted criminal. I don't know if you guys know that or not.
Who does she point at?
James.
Cat just looks shocked. Like the fakest way, just shocked.
What poster?
What did you say?
Oh wait, what? What poster?
Who it is? Who's wanted?
Oh, there's only a bunch of new wanted posters going around for the past few weeks. To have a group of
Wait, the one with
5.
the one with the shitty nose?
Oh, yeah. Honestly, when I first saw that, I was like, damn, that guy looks like he should be handsome, but his nose looks all kinds of fucked up.
And then he came into the store. He's kind of cute, not gonna lie.
I mean, I see what you're getting at. Yeah, no, he does got that about him. But I don't see what we keep meeting people that conflate this poster with him.
Yeah,
Personally,
and, like,
I don't see the resemblance.
Yeah, no, it's really weird because whoever made that poster, like whoever was describing him to the guy that was drawing the poster, really fucked up because his scar and that little dot below his eye is on the wrong side of his face.
Exactly, right? So that's why I
As
don't
if I'm
see...
gonna look down at the mirror and like look at Zeke with like a wow.
I couldn't remember if
He's looking away.
left.
I was gonna say he's kind of looking away, like poking his fingers together, like.
So I couldn't remember if it was the right or the left.
And see, that's why I'm like, I don't get why people see that as James. It doesn't look like him to me.
Oh no. It looks like him to me though.
Can I roll persuasion?
Yeah, you can.
Are you about to fucking Jedi mind
I want
people?
to
You're about to try and tell the person that can see through lies that she is wrong.
You're
Bitch,
about
I
to
died. I can
gaslight.
If you
Fair enough.
pass this,
Continue.
I was gonna say, you pass this. This is gaslighting to the extreme.
Okay, persuasion.
Do it. Do it.
Suck my
Oh.
dick.
What
Suck my dick. Suck my dick nuts and balls and whole ass fucking pink
Sit
head.
the fuck down.
Just
Okay.
sit down.
Okay.
Listen, I gave you a little bit, you took it too far.
Suck my dick.
Melody has a headache.
That's fair.
Anyways, please continue.
I mean, I guess you could be right. You do look different. He's actually even more handsome than the picture. Hey, you!
I mean,
And she-
personal preference, but I see what you're getting at.
She's yelling over at James.
Are you James?
James is kind of spins around, has like a majestic hair flip. What?
No, I'm Jimmy John.
I got it. It's great. He's great.
Are you James?
Yes.
Fuck, you motherfucker.
James has not been paying attention. He's been looking at the magic items.
Oh yeah, right.
There was something about him.
Well, just to James, just is there any reason for me to even be in a cat form right now?
Probably not.
Honey's gonna mouth like, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Not actually.
Octavia
James looks over. Octavia, do you know what's going on?
Octavia will just jump off his shoulder and turn normal.
Oh my god!
I will be right back.
Better!
Oh, she turned into a person. The cat turned into a person. And that is the other
What?
one on the wanted
What the
poster.
fuck is going on?
Okay. I think I know why you guys are trying to get into the palace now. Well, other than finding your friend.
I can tell you right now, we're
Most
not
of
who
our
they
first
say we
time
are.
here.
Well, I was never one for liking the queen, so I won't give away your position. And also, business is business.
Honey's gonna look very
Mm,
like,
I
oh
need
my
to
god,
know
I'm
that you're the one that
walking
helped
around with
us.
criminals.
Walk around with criminals.
I'm back.
Shut up, crewmate. That was not in character.
Hufu was trying to find a response to that. He was doing the hand motions to
I got
everything.
nothing.
He looked really offended for a second.
I could think of nothing funny. I was taken aback so much. I was like, I got nothing. How can you win against Among Us? Someone brings that up. It's like calling someone a minion.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, it seems like we're having a short intermission. If anybody needs to get head meds, water, bathroom break.
Yes, if you guys want to take a
Melly.
break, go ahead, because I'm now going to look for some magical items for you if you guys want to do any trading.
Melly Bell, go get some aspirin.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little bit of caffeine. Not a lot. Put that monster down.
I don't have any monster.
Good. Good.
No, that was me who downed a whole can right when we started.
I know, I was
Lazarus?
telling you to chug, 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 chug.
What is like? It was like 4 for you, wasn't it? That's manageable.
Yeah, but I've also been up since
I don't know
like
how long that
11
can go
o'clock last
today,
night.
Being 100%
Lazarus.
honest. With this headache that I have. I don't know if I can do a long session.
That's okay. It's kind of one of those sessions where we can just kind of end it wherever. That being
Yeah, we're
said,
just kind of goofing off having a shopping episode, and I'm struggling.
Oh my
there
god, is it filler
a place
episode?
that we can end it.
Filler R.
I'm gonna go get ibuprofen though, and some juice. Be right back.
A little bit of carbs if you can.
Mr. Bean!
Pinks, you're kind of coming in and out a little bit on me.
I'm trying to fucking.
You're just yelling at the cat.
I see.
Eldraine Beach episode right now. No.
Oh my god, could we do an Eldraine Beach episode?
Yes.
It's
Not
gotta
here.
be on, like, the last episode, though. Like, there's always like a fun and funky beach episode before everything goes to shit.
It's already gone to shit.
Well, to more shit, to when they gotta fight the big old bad, you know?
The characters that haven't been seen in a long time or shouldn't be there for some reason. Umbrus is out there in a Speedo.
Hey, you get it.
Every once in a while in the corner of your eye, you could swear you can see Maud.
I was
But when you
about
look,
to
they're gone.
say we just have Alphonse and Maud weekend at Bernie's over here posted up in a lawn chair.
Shutter shades on our phones.
But no matter what angle you're at, Maud always seems to be looking at you, like face fully turned towards you.
It's one of those paintings that they were painted to like be looking at the viewer.
Exactly.
Fun fact: that's why paintings looked so haunted. That's why they followed you. You can get the same effect by staring into the lens when you take a picture, which is why I exclusively stare into the lens of a camera.
I love that.
If you're gonna take pictures of me when I don't want them, I'm gonna stare into the lens. I'm gonna
That
haunt
is
you
like
for the
a
rest
lot
of your life.
I love you for sure.
Oh yeah, dude. If I'm ever at like a theme park or in like a public place and I see someone taking a photo, I love just to stare at the camera. 'Cause I know,
Yeah, all the pictures we took at the Ren Fair really says that.
Yeah.
yeah, right. Because
Every single one,
Dead
same
stare,
face.
no emotion.
I love.
You have to
I love
either do like
that-
the no emotion dead stare or like a big toothy grin like you're going to murder someone.
exactly right.
Or you just got away with murder.
And I'd love to think that in the future, someone's gonna look back at their photos from some event, and I just happen to be in the background staring at them like some Blair Witch
Bean.
horror film.
It's like a fucking maniac.
Yeah, just staring right in the background, like a couple 100 feet off, just staring directly at the camera.
If I had the time to dedicate to it, if I was ever at like Disney World or something like that, I would like find somebody that was just taking like a lot of pictures, and I would try to find some way to be in as many of them as I can, just doing that.
Right?
So looking back, they're just like constantly seeing me just staring into their soul.
It's an adventure in itself.
That'd be so much fun.
Like, who's this random fucker in all of our photos?
The demon. The creature.
Shouldn't say that out too loud.
I'll call upon my cat, the actual demon.
Summon them.
She was in here not too long ago. She's a serial licker, and I've taken off probably like 2 layers of my arm skin by now.
I lick cereal too. It's special.
What?
Okay.
What?
You probably like some weird ass fruity cereal like Fruit Loops.
I'm not really a fan of cereal, honestly.
Really? That's wow. Wow.
That's perfect.
Wow.
Thank you, Nisha. We live quite literally in cereal state.
You insult my
It's-
very
It's just like there's better things you could have for breakfast. I'm not really a
Like what?
breakfast person in general, but
I guess like a bagel.
Potato.
yeah, both of those options are good. Donuts are always a
Hash
solid one.
brown.
What other
Hash browns are good.
what other food can you eat and say was purely designed to prevent was fully designed on Christian vegetarian values?
Malto
Okay,
meal.
well now I'm not going to eat it out of spite.
Malto? Really?
You don't know malto meal?
Who could, I've never like I
The
probably
creator of like 90% of the cereals out there.
Wait, is malto meal like a cereal?
It's not a cereal, but it is a
Grain.
breakfast food.
Breakfast food thing? Okay.
Yeah. It's not quite oatmeal. I forget what it is. It's like a chunky oatmeal.
Okay.
It's got bits in it.
Because yeah, my favorite cereal fact is that one of the main reasons they made it was
That is true.
self-pleasure.
This is the second stream I've been on today where we talked about breakfast foods.
Yeah.
We talked about breakfast foods in Hex's stream earlier.
Breakfast by far the best meal of the day. I don't care what anyone says. You can eat breakfast food at any time of the day. I love a good egg at any time.
Not a fan of egg.
Yeah, same. I don't
So-
like eggs.
Here, I'll take them. I'll take them off your hands. I'll eat them. I'll gobble them up.
I also don't like bacon. How about that?
Are we
That's
all here?
great.
A good turkey
Yeah.
bacon, I think we are. We're all talking about food.
Turkey bacon is yeah, that goes good. That's good.
Turkey bacon, I like regular bacon. I like the flat sausage, and I like the tube sausage too.
Tube
Yeah.
sausage.
Sausage
when
makes
I-
me sick. I can't do it. Especially if it's
When
meat.
I
Sausage
order
links
breakfast foods, I get the sausage and the hash browns, and then like I do my best with some scrambled eggs, but once it starts tasting too much like eggs, it's game over. I can't eat it anymore.
Are we ready?
It's got to be a good scrambled egg though. It can't.
What's
it
up,
can't
God?
taste like eggs.
Are we
It can't
ready?
be wet. Yes. Would you?
Yeah. You can stop us whenever.
So you
We're
guys
ready,
are gonna
God.
trade some magical items with him. And he
666,
goes
right.
and brings up some. Comes back and brings out some weird looking ass magical items. And he says, "You can pick 2 out of these if you trade everything you've offered me so far, as well as a little bit of an apology present for not being able to look into your patron."
Oh, I see who they are.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that sounds terrible. The first one.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck this lock in particular. Okay, Bean is annoying the shit out of me. While you guys make a decision, I will be taking him out of this room. Are you ready, Bean? I'm gonna give you a pet swallow.
Oh my goodness. A +1 bonus to strength. One of us will finally be at a non-negative modifier.
Specifically
Hey,
athletic.
now
It's
I have
specifically
I
athletic.
have a +0. Thank you. It's not negative.
Oh man.
I started this campaign with negative strength, but I specifically used my first ASI to up my strength so it wasn't a negative anymore. And also now I have an 18 in charisma due to this last level up, so haha.
So theoretically, armor effects would carry over into a different form, would they not?
Yes, whenever you take on a wild shape, anything that you are wearing transforms with you, and so you maintain any benefit that you would have from a piece of armor.
That focus circlet might be a good idea for one of the spellcasters.
Gonna
I really
say
like
the
the flood.
gloves.
I really like the idea of the flood pauldron, but I don't imagine us being in a like watery situation anytime soon that I would need to breathe underwater.
I feel like
that
it would fit
was
you so well,
Soren
though.
Veil thing.
You would, James, wouldn't you?
It would. I want it, but I feel like it's not like ideal for our situation. But I do think it's really cool that while wearing it, it makes a watery cape behind me.
James.
I love the idea of it, but it's not
Both.
practical.
Both the circlet would be good for any spellcaster. 90% of a druid spells are concentration.
Mm.
I don't know what you guys have access to.
I have
I'm just-
concentration.
I have like a couple of concentration
Um,
spells, but not that many.
I have a rock.
No, I have a rock. I just got him.
They have
A rock lobster.
rock.
Uh,
They have a rock,
I
everybody.
feel
Sit down. You don't even know the joke.
I didn't read through too much of the key, but I'm assuming it just destroys a lock.
It destroys the lock.
Okay, we have ways around.
But it can be heard within a range of 90 feet of grating metal.
Let's
Yeah.
not get that one.
Fucking hilarious.
You're basically turning a garbage disposal on inside of someone's lock.
Rah, 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 rah.
Yeah, there's also
Honestly,
a spell
laughed a
called
little bit when
Knock.
I saw that.
Yeah, the only one I'd be interested in is the circlet, but that would be much better for Tavia.
The
Yeah, I would say the circle,
gloves
like,
and
the
the
gloves
circlet
seem
are-
cool, but
circlet is probably the best one. If we're getting two, the gloves are okay. I don't know who is going to be grappling.
none of
Depending on
us
the
really
form,
grapple a
I
lot.
can, but I also
Everybody
don't
here
wanna
is
do
ranged.
it.
I could go with the
I'm okay with letting James have the cool pauldron. Little ocean boy over there, pirate man.
Yeah. It's so impractical, but I love it so much. Because I can speak a word and I can cause it to just start flooding the area around me.
You have
And look at
another cape.
Umbrus and be like, you might be a villain, but you're not a super villain. Do you know what the difference is? Presentation.
Super
Wait.
comma villain.
Oh my god. Any creature other than you within the cylinder that I make with my water, with my geyser, has to pass a strength saving throw, but if they fail, they take 4d6 bludgeoning damage.
Yup.
God damn, that's
That
so cool.
useless.
I just have to stand there and then boom, I'm in this veil of water.
Like it has an effect if you're underwater, but you don't need to be underwater to use most of that. It's still good.
Yeah. I really like it. Plus, if we can't fix cast, then we can just live under the water together.
Oh.
Hoping that once Umbrus is dead, this curses put on our peeps will be gone.
So are we going with the circlet and pauldron?
Sounds good to me.
Agreed. Connie, do you agree
Um,
with these terms and conditions, Connie?
I agree to these terms and conditions.
I do think I might do something that's probably a bad idea given the situation we're in, but I want to pull out my compass and see if it's pointing to anything inside here or if it's like still pointing outside in a direction we're supposed to be going. Like if there's something
No.
here that we should take with us.
James.
Like something that we should try to barter for, because it seems like a lot of really important stuff could be here.
Look who you are, James.
Still, in fact, pointing
I'm taking-
outside. However, that being
Okay.
said, your boy Hans is like, ew. No, that is a rare item. I don't actually think I've ever
Nice.
seen one so
I'm
rare.
sorry. I love the fact that everybody collectively went, oh.
Oh god, we're gonna have to listen to this bitch.
I put it back in my cloak like nothing happened.
Okay. Oh, no, I won't ask where you got that. So you would like to take the circlet and the pauldron?
I told him to get the pauldron because I thought that the cute one would like it.
James is sitting there just like slightly bouncing in excitement.
Pauldron.
He's got the magic the magic item autism.
He does. James, you put on the pauldron and it automatically changes its color scheme to match the rest of you.
Oh, it's basically like a black conch shell.
Yes.
But like the little spikes of it, they kind of like turn like a bloody red. I love it.
And who is getting the circlet?
And I get a watery cape.
What was that?
Who's getting the circlet?
I
assume
think,
Tavia.
what was that?
If everyone's okay with that.
They're choosing Tavia.
Oh, okay, yeah. If you need more concentration, that's fine.
I was gonna say.
I also have like 125 gold
Most
if there's
of my
anything else that we
friends
could potentially buy.
Magic items are really
Like
expensive.
Yeah, I have 350, but I guarantee that's not going to be enough for.
We'd have to
Most
pull
that being
all
said,
of our
Fufu,
money
it
together
is
to afford
kind of hard to
one.
hear you. Did you want the circlet?
Oh, I also have some concentration spells, but if Nisha can get like a lot of use out of it, that's cool. I've been lucky with my concentration this game.
If everyone's okay with it, I will use it. Otherwise, that I never like taking magic
Whoever
items.
Doesn't get it a magical item now will be getting one throughout this arc.
Yeah, I was about to say that's fine.
That's okay.
All
No
in
problem.
favor of Octavia getting the circlet?
I
I was about to get into
No.
You guys can figure it out later as well.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Okay. So if there is nothing else, I will bid you all adieu.
And if the guards come asking, we have not seen you. Although if they do ask, and I'm like eating something at the time and not really paying attention, I may slip up a little bit. But I won't tell them where you went. I'll pretend I
Turn
forgot.
back into a cat.
Okay, so are you guys going to head to the... What the fuck did I call it? Fabled Bird.
Oh, the journalist.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
So they said it was on the same street.
Yeah, I think you said it was down the road.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It is this building right here. There is a giant sign above it that says Fabled Bird. And there's like a pretty, like, a dove kind of drawing on it.
Oh, that's cute.
Are you gonna go inside?
yeah.
Hell yeah. I don't have a
I
thing
was about to-
for this one. So you guys go inside and it is a quaint little like writing office kind of deal. It looks like they make like newspapers and stuff here. Behind one of the desks you see a taller man, very lanky. He has long red, like orangey hair that fades into black towards the ends. And he's wearing kind of like a very stereotypical reporter outfit. Got the long coat, the silly hat. And on top of that, he has 2 large fox ears coming out of the top of his head. And a large fox tail that you can see kind of coming off of the chair as well from him. He doesn't pay you guys
you
any
really
mind.
throwing a fox boy at me? Can't believe you do this.
I can't believe you would do this to me in a game where I already have an in-game boyfriend.
Where I'm collecting animal boys. I can't believe you.
Can only have so many.
He's typing away on his little typewriter, and he still hasn't noticed you guys.
Johnny's gonna walk up slowly,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
put his hand on the desk.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I heard you got some information about a werewolf
What the fuck
killer.
is Connie's accent?
I'm trying to go like noir Italian.
Yeah.
Watson, I heard you got some information.
What's it to you?
Well,
Still has not looked at you,
Hello.
still typing.
a little birdie told me that you might be one of the prime. I'm so bad at this. You might be one of the prime figures that knows a bit about this character.
He stops what he's doing. He looks up at you. He looks at the rest of you that are in there. James, are you wearing a cloak right now? No, the fuck you're not, because he can see your face either way.
I know what you were thinking.
That was one of the items that we bartered with.
Yep. Oh.
Connie's gonna look at me. I know what you're thinking. Yes, but also no.
Wink.
Are you the guys from the wanted posters?
No.
But also yes. I mean, no. I mean, no.
Well, he surely
But
is.
also,
He gets up from his desk and passes you, Connie, and goes up to James. He's holding a little notebook and a pen, and he's like, I have been dying to get some sort of interview with you and your comrades who... there's a perfect... Oh no, there's 4 of you and a cat.
Just not even trying to hide it anymore. We'll just... Is there any fucking point? Jump off of James and start back.
Ah, there's
I'm just a
the
walking
bit
advertisement for crime in this city.
I will say Maisie still is disguised.
Yes, I know. Everyone else isn't, though.
There's no point.
So, do you know what you're wanted for?
Absolutely not.
No,
Not even a little bit.
I'm wanted.
Cool. And what
even
brings
know
you
why I'm
to
wanted
this
again.
city? As a wanted criminal, it must be hard to get around.
Well, I'm here to look for my friend.
Look for a friend, you say, writing it down really fast.
He- Judging by the descriptions I've received, he might be of interest to you. Whatever information you have on him.
And who is this interesting person to me?
Are we just gonna give him this information for free? Like, we're not even gonna sign a deal. We're not even gonna get money for this. You guys serious?
I don't know. I kind of love him.
That was out of
Based on the
character.
descriptions I have received, it sounds like he might be what you guys are calling the big bad wolf.
Oh my! Wait. This changes everything. The whole story. It's the different pieces. He goes back to a board in the back of the room, and there's a bunch of fucking like red thread pointing to various different drawings, including your guys' wanted posters. So you are connected to the big bad wolf, the one that has recently come in to try to destroy things, to ruin people's lives. But you are ruining people's lives. You're not ruining my lives, at least. When I got attacked by the big bad wolf, he was ruining my life. So listen.
Thing is, he was captured a while back and brought here against his will. But I don't know what would have happened to cause him to become like this.
What would have happened? You mean he wasn't like this before?
No, he was gentle and kind.
Now he seems to target random people, including myself. What could it be? He was nice before, and now he's not. Do you have any more information on him? What was he like before entering the city? You said he was captured. Was he captured by the mafia, or was he captured by some guards? Knights, I mean.
He was captured by someone working for someone very, very bad and brought here. I don't know how much details I can share. As I don't want anything.
Not all of this will be in the paper.
Dude.
I understand.
I mean, I have the person that captured him here.
His
I
ears perk
tap
up
the mirror again.
more than usual, and his tail just goes straight up. This story
As I
is
tap the
getting
mirror,
so
and
juicy.
I'm never letting you live this down.
Listen.
Just never letting you live this down, Zeke.
Genuinely, I love this man.
I don't think I've ever had a story this wonderful, this juicy, this interesting come to my doorstep before. You are a very, very wonderful lot. What do you need? Is there anything I can help you with? Why did you come here? To just tell me what you know, or are you here for a reason?
We
Can
were
you tell us
told
to
to
the
meet
castle?
with a guy
Oh, too
who
many
told
talking
us
at
to meet
once.
with you to find a way to a castle.
Oh. You want to go to the that makes sense.
We
You're
met
trying
a
to find
guy
your
who
friend?
told us to meet a guy who told us to meet you.
Yes. That's usually how it works here in Locthwain. That being said, your friend was captured, most likely captured by a knight. By your person in that mirror right there. Working for a bad person who is most likely writing something down. Conclusions, could be, not most likely, working for the queen, possibly? That would make the most sense. She's not the nicest woman in the world. But, that being said, your friend was probably captured by the queen. This is something that you guys do know, by the way.
I was told that he was brought to the queen, yes.
Yes. So you
So
need
something,
to get to the castle.
if he is the wolf that is hurting people, then she did something to him, or someone did something to him.
Oh, that is not good. That does sound like something she would do, though. She is a master at manipulating people. That being said...
Hot.
That's kind of hot.
If you need to get to the castle... Ooh boy, that is a very hard one. Not many people know the route. Only usually workers do. I do know of one that frequents around here quite often.
And are you going to... And are we going to find out this information frugally, or do you have something in mind that you're now about to tell us?
Oh, no. You guys have given me enough. I don't ask for money. This is all payment enough. Sorry, I had to think a little bit there about how I'm going to word some things. That being said, her name is Goldie.
Locks?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
How many fucking fairy tales are in this one town, Pinks?
I have no idea how to get to the palace, but she does. Goldie is
Oh my
one of the
God.
queen's attending servants, one of the 3 specifically. She likes to frequent the, what was that bar called? She likes to frequent the Baker's Last Crust because she's obsessed with the owner there.
What's the owner's name?
His name is Byron.
Byron the Baker?
No.
We're looping back around to the first person we were told about. Okay.
Yeah, that is one of our stops.
Is he a bear?
Yes. How did you know? Wait, have you been there before?
Does he make bear claws? Is
Is
he
he-
Byron the bear baker that makes bear claws? That would be fucking hilarious.
Is he gay?
I might die.
Honestly?
Not that kind of bear,
No.
Connie.
Shit.
He has cute, fluffy little ears. That being said, he
Probably the
is a
kid that
big
lived down
guy.
the woods for most of his life knows about
Like
a man
Glove.
bear.
glove.
Fuck. Love.
Fox glove, like the flower.
Okay. Fair.
It's okay. Please continue.
Yes.
They're just having this conversation in the doorway.
So,
Pretty much, yeah.
few little
Oh, shit,
things.
this is
You guys are wanted criminals, and while some of you don't look the part of the posters themselves, some of you definitely do. That being said, Goldie is a little goody two-shoes and has gotten a lot of people arrested, especially criminals. So, that being said, if she sees you, she is very likely to call the gods on you. That also being said, before I mentioned a lot about, okay, she's obsessed with Byron. Like,
what kind of way?
the girl is
Oh.
down bad.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
I didn't know they had that term here.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh,
You could say
oh
she's
no!
spared.
That's
Connie,
fine.
I'm gonna kick you out of the shop.
Ice knife.
I'll see myself out.
Connie and Cinder just leave the shop, and through the window, you can see the two of them arguing very, like,
beating
there's
the
a lot of
shit out
hand
of each
motions.
Just dragging him by his ear.
These things, Connie.
Put it in, you know, it's like we're in a kind of a shit situation.
Not everything needs to be a joke,
do.
Connie.
I just lost my parents.
And I just lost my all everything.
We
Don't
do
mind.
appreciate your help.
Yes, no problem. Come back anytime. I'd love to hear more.
Oh, before we leave,
Yeah.
Connie's gonna lean in the foxglove.
Mm-hmm.
You know, did you hear about? You ever get news about Garenbrig here?
About Garenbrig? It takes some time. We usually get news about 2 weeks late from the other kingdoms.
Oh
Okay.
boy!
Did you hear about the massacre?
The what?
I can tell you if you're interested.
Takes out his little notepad.
These wanted criminals come in and say, "Hey, did you hear about the massacre?"
As long as you don't kill me, I'm fine.
Hey, I'm more than happy to tell you. I don't want money. I don't want objects. I'm more than happy to get this story out. And you know, hey, maybe we can help each other later on. Deal?
Oh, deal and definitely deal.
And Connie's gonna tell him about what happened in Garenbrig, Gormel. He's gonna leave out the parts about his personal connection to Gormel,
Mm-hmm.
but the fact that there was a hag that killed a bunch of people, used him in a blood ritual, but the dead came back to life and ripped out her soul
Oh my god.
and killed the king.
He is enthralled. He has not said a singular word while you were telling him this story. He was just writing it down.
Want to know the beauty?
Did you
of
leave
it?
in that it was us that stopped it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that I was the one that personally did it, and he's gonna end it with, and you know what the best part about all of this is?
What was that?
Yesterday. Well, no, it was earlier this week. No one else knows about this.
I'm
Breaking
the
news.
first?
Yeah, the first. Straight from the source, too.
I'm very good at telling when people are telling me tall tales. You know, I'm a journalist. I've done a lot of researching and interviews throughout my days. And you, sir, I have not gotten a lick of... Oh, God, I can't think.
Deception.
Deception. I haven't gotten a lick of deception from you.
I will tell you, it is all true, all from my first-hand experience, and from one to another, if you do hear about any hag activities, specifically by hags by the name of Gormel, tell people to stay away. She's a bitch. I hate her so much.
Will
I
do.
can't ever again.
Thank you. Very blonde, sir. This will be probably one of the best stories that I've ever put in the papers. But that is a tomorrow me thing. I thank you all for coming by and giving me the most wonderful information. I bid you all adieu.
I look forward to speaking with you in the future.
I look forward to speaking to you all in the future.
And he bows and gets back to work. I want you to know, Connie, this will have consequences.
Yep.
I fully expect it, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe having a favor will be a good thing.
To quote one of my favorite actresses, why is it whenever something goes wrong, it's always you?
Hey, I see an opportunity.
I am a little worried about having like a brand new story about wanted criminals.
I also
Literally
figured
like
the more
2
people
days
that know
before.
to stay the fuck away from Gormel, the better.
Fair
Don't
enough.
fuck with hags.
At this point, they're gonna stay the fuck away from us!
General statement. Stay away from hags.
Alrighty.
I'll rip your soul out. That's a Tuesday for me. I don't kill you.
Technically, that was last Thursday.
I make you suffer.
Are you
You
guys
okay, alright.
Are
Moving.
we going to the bakery or are we going
Honey, calm down,
It's a
man.
tavern.
across the street? Are we going to the tavern or are we going across the street? I do not want to be out in the open longer than we need to be.
To the tavern?
To the tavern?
To the tavern.
Okay. So the tavern is a bit of a walk. You do remember the way. I do need you all to roll me deception again. None of them are going to be with advantage. Unless you're in cat form, Octavia.
First one is Connie.
It
Nice.
would be better.
Second is Cinder.
Damn. Oh my god.
It's not going to do much whenever we actually get somewhere, but I will go back to cat form for now.
Okay. Then you
James is just
roll.
too pretty. He can't hide it.
You're just attracting all the ladies. Fucking stop it.
Yeah, cool, it didn't matter. I hate it here.
Why
you
has
guys
Cinder
did
been doing
really
so
good.
well on deception lately? Read that. Charismatic.
Cinder be deceptive.
I feel like at this point for James, it'd be better if he just rolled stealth instead of deception. If he just tries to hide in the shadows.
James
Yeah, you
just
can
like
do that.
T-posing against every wall.
Since I have a +7 to my stealth.
Alrighty. So you
Imagine
guys
having a
make
plus.
it to kind of like an area that overlooks the skies below. And there is a large building with a bunch of different tables and chairs set up around it. There's a lot of people in this area, including a lot of wyverns flying around. But you guys are able to make it into the tavern without alerting anybody. You have made it to the baker's last crust. I just realized I don't have this character ready. Fuck. Okay. You guys make it
Mr.
in.
Barrington Bear?
What's up?
You don't have your Barrington Bear?
No, I wasn't able to draw him in time.
Bear Stein, thank you very much.
Only will if he's like an important character later on. But
I'm not going to get into this right
I'm
now.
actually Bearstein.
oh no, I did.
Whether it would be.
It is Bearstein.
Yeah, I think it's Bearstein, yeah.
That being said, there's quite a few different patrons around, and it's that awkward bar scene where when you guys enter, a lot of people look at you.
Honestly, it's
Alright,
better to
well-
blend in when there's a bunch of people than when there isn't.
And some of them are kind of
Even if
given,
they are.
like, suspicious eyes. Give me a second.
We'll immediately perk up and look around for a bear.
Up at the front counter, there is a large, very buff, but like bodybuilder kind of buff man. He has a little bit of tanner skin, long curly brown hair that's put up into a man bun, and cute like fluffy bear ears. He's wearing kind of like a fancier suit, not like a casual fancy suit. He looks well kempt and nicely dressed. He's just, tending to his tavern, washing a few mugs, handing out a few drinks to some of the patrons, going about his business. He also has like a scruffy, small beard as well. And stash. But it all looks cohesive and nice. He's
Well, that's not a bear. Usually they got a lot more, like, belly to them.
He's like the bodybuilder kind of buff, so he does kind of have a little bit of a belly to him.
That's me making a bad joke, as in bear, as in gay man.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know, and we didn't think it was funny.
Yours wasn't funny either, bitch.
Not everything needs to be a joke.
He looks
I-
up
I-
at you,
I got
and he... Bean is crying outside my door, poor baby. And he immediately locks eyes with James.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sticking closer to Connie.
Are you still a cat?
Not that close. Yes.
Okay. And he kind of looks a little like... Ah, fuck. Like, uncomfortable.
I mean, James is just gonna keep walking in. Like, does he notice that he's being eyed down?
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
I would walk up to the man eyeing me down.
Okay.
probably waited until we had an opening, but found a moment outside to just turn normal before coming in.
Okay. Yeah, he would also lock eyes with you at one point as well, Octavia, and be like, oh. So you walk up to the bar, James?
Yeah, the guy stared me down, so James is gonna be like, well, I assume this is the man we're looking for, so why don't we head on up?
You sit down at the bar. He waves off the patrons that are sitting on the stools that are near him. He waves them off. They leave. And he looks at you, James, and he says, tell me why I shouldn't call the knights on you right now.
Well, because either A, we've been falsely accused of whatever it is that we did, or...
That's what they all say.
Yes, well, honestly, we literally have been in this city for maybe a couple of hours, and honestly, no one knew we were coming here at all. Even we didn't know we were coming here until probably earlier this morning.
Interesting. What brings you here?
Well,
And
kind of looks down at Maisie. Our friend here is looking for another friend of theirs, and we were told that we should come this way if we're looking for information. We've honestly been kind of getting the runaround all night, but hopefully you can put an end to that.
Give me 1 second, sorry.
Hopefully you can put an end to that. No.
no.
Please leave.
Silent alarm button.
Oh no, da! Anyways, sorry. Pulled up a thing that I
Lock the
shouldn't have.
doors.
You got a lot of nerve coming into a bar full of people with a wanted poster around in Locthwain. I commend
Yeah,
you
honestly,
on
we
that.
tried our best to hide and disguise ourselves, but for some reason, people just seem to notice us wherever we go. I don't quite understand. We really try.
Oh, very noticeable individuals. You got a pretty woman, a cute girl, a princely-looking fellow. No offense, but that weirdo over there, and then you. You stand out a lot.
James kind of looks back at everybody. Yeah, that's fair, honestly.
Why are you here?
We were told that you may share certain sentiments with
Mhm.
other folks around town. And honestly, we could probably use a friend and some information right now.
And what would that information be?
James kind of looks down at Maisie.
How to get to the castle and how to find my friend, if at all possible, as he was captured and taken to the castle.
You still have disguise self on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless it's been an hour, then it would have dropped by now.
I would say this is definitely not taken. Oh, well, it's about there. It has most likely been an hour. Because it's almost been 3.
And then, yeah.
It poops
Then
off.
my disguise would have dropped a while ago.
Okay. So you start talking to him, and he looks
Could
a
have done at the
little...
same time Octavia switched.
Octavia, you notice he looks a little bit more interested in talking to Maisie.
That's fine.
Oh, yeah, it's another animal boy.
One of the only people in here that has charisma.
Can you repeat that again, Maisie? I forgot what you said.
I said, yes, another animal boy.
No, before that.
But,
what you said to him.
how to get to the castle and how to find my friend who is taken captive in the castle.
Oh, so you're trying to get into the castle.
Mm-hmm.
Listen. You're a fine group. I would highly suggest not to do that.
What?
Castle is
What-
swarming with
what else should we-
guards.
We've proven more than capable in the past. Gotten out of impossible odds.
Yeah, what else should we do?
I
We
don't
gotta,
know.
we gotta find.
Seeing that literally nobody blinks, they're like, yeah.
The only way you're going to be able to
Inevitability
get
odds.
into the castle is if you find somebody that works there that is willing to pretty much betray the queen.
Well, we know someone who. Well, we know of someone who might be able to help us
No.
with the right incentives.
No. Who told you?
I mean, you cannot supply names for anyone who's been helping us, as that could implicate them in helping fugitives.
Tell them. Ooh.
Alleged.
Alleged.
He pinches his, like, the bridge of his nose. You are not gonna be able to convince her.
Maybe we can't, but you probably could.
He leans into
Slide
you,
the piece of
Maisie.
gold.
This is a big man, by the way. This is like a giant and a little lady. And what's in it for me? Little lady.
Excellent question. As I look to the group.
Octavia will like front behind her.
James would lean in and
Equally
say,
agitated.
that depends entirely on what you would ask of us.
He's gonna take out his wallet. Dust. Shit.
A little moth comes
flies
out.
Oh fuck.
Connie's lived in the woods. How does Connie have a concept of finances and money?
I don't think Connie does. That's been the joke the whole series.
The women still talk about the world. He's not wasn't raised by wolves.
Hey.
He just got that dog.
It's book smart versus street smart. He knows of things, but not how to put it into practice.
Exactly. He's like, okay,
that.
I need 2 gold. I need like a gold for like a couple carrots. I don't know what that means, but
Gold for a couple carrots.
He
it's fine.
he
I don't know what
leans.
loans are.
Byron leans back up and he says, "Forget it. I'd hate to see a pretty girl like you die at the hands of that bitch."
What about us?
It's not about us, Connie.
I think I'm handsome.
You're handsome to me, Connie.
With all due respect,
It's not about us.
I
It's
think we can
about
take care of
Connie's aunt.
ourselves. We just need to get there.
Pretty damn capable. I just need to get in there. I can get out. We just survived impossible odds getting here.
Roll me a persuasion.
Would she have advantage with me back
T-posing behind her.
No.
And I mean, if intimidation helps
This
here, but I
man
was trying to
really-
essentially say the same thing.
This man really does not like the person that he would have to talk to in order to help you guys. Okay. That's pretty good. That's really good, actually. Okay. He
If we want to make a
sighs-
scene, I can intimidate.
He sighs. Well, I guess you could convince me with some coin.
Could we convince you with a kiss?
He raises an eyebrow. Depends.
Looks at James.
Is crazy.
Who would give
Depends.
the kiss? What?
Whose lips are we
Maisie.
talking about?
Oh,
I'm not saying it's got to be a mouth to mouth, just like a little cheek kiss.
Yeah,
Why
but who-
me?
Who's gonna be kissing
But do
you
you
on the
think
cheek?
it would be anyone else? He's not calling anybody else little lady.
that's it, James.
I don't think he's interested
Or
in James.
Octavia.
I was
Octavia's
just about to
hot.
say, if he's still leaned in, James would like kind of like look around, like
Was
kind of
that-
lean forward, just like a little like peck on the cheek.
Fufu, was that in
No,
character?
He's not.
Yes.
Were the words you just okay? Octavia just turns and looks at Connie.
As a mutual friend, I respect your attractiveness, and I think objectively you are attractive and hold no desire to push forward with that concept with you and wish to remain platonic.
Damn.
I
you
just
got
turned
some
back to him. Do you want to kiss or not?
respectful-ass friends.
What do you? What's the price?
Coin.
Fuck.
And you better make a decision quick, because that bitch could appear at any time.
How much coin?
Depends. How much are you willing to give?
How much do I have?
How much are you willing to take?
50
That's not how we
gold.
barter here.
Connie.
Did you say 50 gold?
Yes.
Oh,
That's more than most people would make in their entire lifetime.
all right. I'm gonna goo you 50 gold, and then I'm gonna drop it to 25 gold because
Not-
he's gonna
not-
say
not
something that's
worse.
gonna piss me off.
Did you say that in character?
5 gold. I will give you 5 gold right now to
I've got like 100 gold, so like
Are you all
Start
saying
low.
this in character?
start
not-
low.
I'm not saying this in character. I'm just letting the rest of the team know
Okay, I
that
need
Cinder
to
has
know
like
because
100
you guys
gold.
are saying some big fucking amounts.
5 gold. That is in character.
Make it 8.
7.
I'll go for 7.
I'm cool with that.
I'm glad you beat me to it because I was gonna go to 10 and be like, no more questions.
I'll take 7, 10. Final offer.
That'd be
I will-
wild.
I will give 7 gold.
To the burly man.
He takes it, looks at each
I-
coin individually, and then pockets the money.
Can Cinder just kind of like walk up to the bar,
Mm-hmm.
just to the bar.
To the bear.
Mm-hmm.
Their bar.
Just very very quietly. Do you sell pastries?
He points to like a little like pastry container on the bar, and it has bear claws in it.
Yes. Please tell me it's just like a normal pastry, even like a bear claw
Yeah.
by itself, but just like in the shape of a bear claw, and it has like the beans and everything drawn on it.
They're bear claws, like the pastry.
It's real
bear claws.
cutesy. Okay.
Yeah, and they're all.
I have never actually seen a bear claw. I don't know what they
all
are.
of
Alright,
the
Cinder-
all of the pastries are really really cute compared to like the manly, I guess, place that you guys are in. The very dark and mysterious tavern that you're in. The treats are all like pink and blue and white and adorable.
Okay, so both Cinder and Connie's eyes get really big, and Cinder equally quietly goes, How much for 2?
For 2, 4 copper.
Two Oh, okay. And then Cinder's just gonna slide the coins to the bear. Just two, please.
Connie's so happy.
He
Connie's
takes out
like
2 bear
vibrating in the
claws and
background.
hands them to you.
Oh my god, yes. Okay. And then Cinder hands one to Connie, and then Cinder holds it in their hand. So cute. This is the cutest thing I've ever seen. I almost don't want to eat it.
Connie's gonna hold
Is
out.
this one of the few times that Cinder gets color?
Yeah. Connie's gonna hold out his bear claw and tap it to Cinder's bear claw like they're clapping hands.
Cinder just starts giggling as they're high-fiving Connie with a bear claw.
You're so happy.
The 3 serious party members just staring and then go back to what they were doing.
We're actually high-fiving. Okay, continue.
So
Sorry.
gay and it's adorable.
Alright.
I love you.
As he's like getting the little pastries out, the door in the back flies open and hits the fucking wall behind it, making a loud noise. And
Tavia
then
visibly jumps.
you guys see a small girl come in. Not a child. Not a child. But
I see what you mean by you accident. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I
Pink
saw it
balls.
flash earlier.
I was
You
done.
chipping yourself with a bear, man.
I stared at it and I was like, No, he does not like her. I am not that desperate.
Wait.
Uh-huh. I saw it flash earlier in like the corner of my eye.
Can't see it close enough.
Enlarge.
Super close to what her hair was like in middle school.
Working on it,
Oh,
dude.
that was a
Oh.
gesture. You don't have to.
There it is. Oh. Pinks.
That's crazy.
Honey. Pinkles.
I didn't
Yeah.
need this.
The call is coming from the house.
It's not even a call inside the house. This is a fucking intercom system.
Honey, it's okay. You can come out of the closet.
That is
fucking
a
closet?
fucking quick text.
For context, I made her
Public service
accidentally look
announcement.
a lot like me. My hair is not yellow. My hair is not yellow. I'm blonde.
Okay.
I don't have bangs.
Uh-huh.
And my eyelashes
Uh-huh.
are brown.
Okay.
Black. Brown, black.
Okay.
You had bangs in middle school,
Shut
though.
the fuck up.
Yeah.
You're channeling middle school pinkles.
That
Denials,
genuinely,
not a river.
I didn't want her to
Denial
look
is
too much
not a river.
like Alice, because Goldilocks and Alice look so fucking much alike. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna
Welcome
give
to
her
Disney characters.
way more yellow hair, and I'm gonna give her like kind of straight, messy hair. And then I was like, fuck, that's me.
It's okay to think the bear is hot.
What?
We understand.
It's
It is-
okay if you find the bear man hot.
Galactic, I am not a furry, pinkles.
Listen.
It's in the name.
I'm not a crook.
No.
What is that one guy from Beastars?
Lego shit. No.
Okay.
Nietzsche got me.
If you guys could not tell, he does not like her.
Right.
Yeah, but
Oh, we know the dynamic.
Yes. That being said, I am not that desperate.
It's like a treat you gotta fight for.
Enemies to lovers.
Enemies to lovers, if you will. That's no. It's hating each other. What is it called? I don't remember. Enemies is like they're trying to kill each other.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyways.
Rivals.
Loathing to lovers.
Loathing to lovers. I like it. Anyways.
I was thinking
Oh,
Badoshi,
excuse
but now
me.
that you should have needed bear guy.
We can end it here soon, by the way. Byron's eyes go super wide, and this girl comes in like she fucking owns the place. And it's taking everything in me not to give her a Valley Girl voice. Give me a second.
Just do your voice.
I'll be
No.
completely honest with the circus chick in the magic shop, Tilly. I was so surprised she didn't have like a Jersey accent, like that fucking little fairy that swapped my soul with Connie.
There.
Whatever.
Byron, I'm here.
And she starts
You said you
walking
weren't
in,
gonna do your voice.
and she sees you guys. Are you facing Byron or are you facing her?
You'd be facing Byron.
Octavia-
We were talking to him.
Octavia jumped as soon as the door flew open. Octavia was scared, like
Connie's
startled.
facing her.
Cinder's also facing her, so both Cinder and Connie have stopped immediately, high-fiving their bear claws, and are staring straight at the door now.
So like the two that aren't on the one who you
No,
can't even
Octavia
tell
is
is on the
looking.
wanted poster, and the other that isn't on the wanted posters,
Okay.
Octavia's looking.
Oh.
It startled her, and
and the
she
one that's wanted dead. All right, cool.
So Octavia's looking. She looks directly at Octavia, and you see her go pale. Byron kind of gets out of from behind the counter, and he starts making his way up to her, and is like, "Listen, just it's not what it looks like." Turns back to you guys, sweating nervously.
The bear claw, Mr. Bear. Byron, Bear. They're delicious, and I appreciate your recommendations on local cuisine.
Where's your
Wink.
accent?
We all give a peace sign and phase out of existence.
Byron, I'm trying to... I don't know how much they know about me. I'm trying to conceal my forest dweller accent.
They would have written that on the thing
Fit
if they
in.
knew about your accent. Forest dweller accent?
You were literally a cloak and question marks.
Okay,
I don't know what you are.
Dead. I think I'm winning.
Connie,
Fair.
I'm gonna put
That's
you in
fair.
the fucking timeout corner.
You know, honestly, I really do think this would be a good time to end it. Does everybody want to call it here? I know that Melody has a headache, so she probably do.
I'm good with that.
to feel like I'm gonna full up.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm good with calling it.
I've been sitting here with my eyes shut like the second half of the campaign.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Melly.
So we can end it here. I would like to thank you all for playing. I'm really sorry about some like weird story mess ups. I couldn't remember. I know that like I gave you guys information for certain things. And I couldn't really tell like what you guys remembered and what you didn't. So I apologize. You do know that it was told to you by the King of Garenbrig that the Queen is working with Umbrus.
Okay.
I just
I
wanted
Oh
to...
yeah, no, you're all good.
I haven't been wanting to let in too much that we knew, so we don't have as big of a
Okay.
target on us. But we have wanted posters, so there's already.
I was about to say, honestly, I don't know who in the city we can and can't trust, even from the people that say that these are people we can trust. I still don't buy it. So that's why, like, even in the shop when Tilly was like, "You're a liar," I'm like, "And you're good." And I'm not saying anything else until someone gives me the go ahead to provide more information.
Okay.
In
I just
fairness,
wanted to
the
make
people
sure.
to talk to in a city are the rats, the undesirables. So,
We are the rats.
Them rats.
most of the city does not like the queen, but they can't do anything about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you guys did know that. I didn't want to just say it throughout the session in case you didn't and we're like, oh, fuck. But, yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for playing another wonderful session with me again. I'm going to bring you back to this page.
Thanks for having us.
I love this so much.
This is such a good page.
Fucking Connie.
My little boots.
They knew you had boots.
Just that it's question marks.
Your Pumas.
My Pumas.
Your Pumas. So,
Oh my god, it is your Pumas.
the way I imagine this went was, Ayara and Umbris were like, okay, so these bitches need wanted posters. We need to find them. And they got a guy to take Eyolf's, like, what they look like, Eyolf's, like, first-hand account, and he just couldn't fucking, for the life of him, remember
Eyolf
what
or
Connie-
Ezekiel?
Oh, Ezekiel, sorry. They both start with E's. Brain not worky right now. And he could
They're also
not
both
remember
wolves.
for the life of him what the fuck Connie looked like, other than his mask.
Let's go.
At that point in time, I don't think
Sees
Connie actually
Maisie as a
took off his
shoujo
mask.
protagonist.
Yes.
No, he didn't
Yeah,
take
up
off
in-
his mask until at least Act 2.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then my
And
imagination,
the
Even
first
the
time it
first
wasn't willing.
my thoughts process for James was Ezekiel was like, I don't know, he was just some like sleazy looking like sailor guy. He was like he was just so infuriatingly attractive.
I do too. Mods is so cute.
I was just about to say, I love Mods so much. Mods is so cute.
It's very mod.
It makes me happy seeing them again.
Yes.
Mhm.
There's Maisie,
Sorry.
the shoujo protagonist.
The time is coming.
Yeah, fucking
It's very,
Ezekiel's just like she's really cool and cute and is very powerful.
Like, totally my best friend.
Like totally my best friend.
Maisie's, it's
Maybe
very,
like-
it's very like Lucky Star.
I based it off of Sailor Moon. Thank you.
That works as well.
And she do be a magical girl.
She do be a magical girl. Octavia's, I imagine Ezekiel was like, she was very pretty.
Yeah, I could see part of where Ezekiel remembered the most of her. Staring at the cleavage.
Boobs, dude, let's go.
He remembered that with
I mean, they are-
James as
They're
well.
prominent.
the chest meat.
I think that's just made it canon that Ezekiel is a raging bisexual and was experiencing bi panic the entire time the party was near him.
Jealousy and bi panic at the same time.
Mhm.
That being
Especially
said,
whenever both of the people that like mostly affected him in one of those two ways were angry at him at one point. Being James because he ate his arm and Octavia because of the bear trap.
that being said, my honest to God favorite part, other than James's nose being fucked up, this is strictly because of Nick. Nick was like, you should cover up his how much he's worth. I was like, why? He's like, cause it'd be really funny. They already fucked up his nose, might as well just bully the shit out of him.
I noticed that, like, oh my god, we have no idea how much, like, his reward actually is. That's funny.
Damn, giving me the Usopp treatment.
Yeah.
I'm so confused. I'm sure it's not just like Ezekiel that like put the prices or dead or alive, all of that.
Yeah.
But the fact that like Octavia is the most expensive one and was probably the second most attractive to him, allegedly. And she's wanted dead.
Well, yeah, I mean, Ezekiel just said what they look like. He wasn't the one that made the bounties and stuff. Ooh, Octavia! Why are you wanted dead? Why are you worth the most amount of...
Why am I wanted dead?
Oh no, Octavia!
I didn't do anything!
Oh no, Octavia, why could that be?
I have some theories. Some theories that have already been stated, but we'll see.
Yeah.
The queen is going to be pissed off one way or another, so.
That being said, I will
I
share.
cannot wait until me and James get that opportunity.
I will share all 5 of the wanted posters to you guys so that you can see how much James is worth. So when you tore it off, you could see how much he was worth. That
there's no third number. It's just 0.
it's just 0. Thank you guys so much for playing with me. I was really excited for this gag. God, my brain
Sorry to
is
have another
not
session
working
where I'm
well
not
today.
100% here for it.
It's all good. It happens. My brain was also not 100% here for it. I fucking mixed up drinks.
Oh, my
and
brain's
wafers.
trying to implode.
I'm sorry, Bo. Alrighty.
Ain't
Thank
no
you,
doubt.
everybody, for watching. Thank you,
We
everybody,
will come back stronger.
for playing. I hope you all have a day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye!